Welcome to the Super Killer Wicked Podcast, episode 15. Cam and Shawn are our guests.
That was a horrible slur.
That's what it sounds like at night.
Welcome back to the Super Killer Wicked Podcast, guys. On tonight's episode, we have Shawn and Cam. You will have seen them in hundreds of Scully Productions videos. You may see them in several Angevaare Motorsports videos for the 2026 season. We're going to sit down, have some shop talk, some shenanigans, and just an overall good time on the podcast tonight. Thank you once again for tuning in, and thank you very much for watching. You do a clap.
You have the what?
No. Wow. Good enough.
I can tell Cam hasn't been watching.
Yeah.
He's been watching.
Have you guys been watching? How many episodes have you watched?
As many as are out right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I haven't watched 11.
Well, this week's not.
I wonder why they're not coming in fast enough.
Yeah, but that's not unusual.
Scully throw something up?
Yeah,
It usually
pretty
turns
typical.
YouTube
Have you
off
seen
when-
any of his cars?
Usually,
Yeah, actually, we
starting
had
off
for,
strong.
we did for like 8 months.
never
I don't need to
left.
see it anymore. Because as you see the list, we'd have to make another line for Scully.
I'd be right at the bottom there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right under Jake.
Hidden behind everything.
Or the rest of the blackboard, just his car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much
With an
crap.
X or
Yeah.
day to day on the blackboard. For those of you who don't see this, it says day to day. You can just put Scully's name in every day,
every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Every day is
Unfortunately.
Scully.
and then just like next week, it still says Scully, but nothing's getting done.
No.
This is kind of nice. I can't fully see him.
I know, I could
Stop
just...
moving it so far
fuck,
away.
sorry. I could just see his weird
The audio's
ass.
gonna be so
I
fun
know.
for
For
that.
those who are listening and not watching, Tonka's microphone is on a finger that he's moving around.
We should clarify, it is not his finger.
It's not his
It's
finger.
not my
It's not.
finger.
It's a finger.
Yeah, it's a finger.
It is just literally
Stink
a.
finger.
Oh.
My goodness.
Is that how you're going to do interviews at the track this year?
Yeah, but with the big one.
Yeah,
With
with
the
the
big-
big
where's
one.
Just
the-
went over this, Scully.
Yeah, pay attention. We're gonna modify it better though.
Unbelievable.
So we're going to move the part of the day. If anybody knows what that is, Tonka will send them a free T-shirt.
I thought it was 2,600
If anybody,
t-shirts.
if anybody can tell me how many minutes it takes to put one of those on, I will send you 5 free T-shirts.
What are the t-shirts?
Brad, you're not allowed to answer the question. Okay, we
Oh.
can move it now. if
Okay,
you want.
we can move it.
Yeah.
Don't scratch that.
Why, is it worth more than me?
No, Bradley
Yeah.
dropped it out of the truck on its face.
It's next week's giveaways.
Yeah, that tire's next
Yeah.
week.
Just one.
Yeah, but
Just one.
his sidewall doesn't, or is too big.
That's a car part. That's a wheel bearing.
That's a General Motors wheel bearing
That's
right there.
bearing
is what
grease.
that
That's
is.
just bearing grease. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
That's duck butter.
Yeah.
Your duck butter.
I don't think GM's bearings are that strong, I'll be honest.
No.
No, I think that isn't the grease. It's actually the metal they use to make their
Yeah.
bearings. It's just butter.
So Shawn, why don't you tell us what you drive?
A Golf GTI, most
I
days.
saw it outside.
I also have a Grabber Blue Mustang GT 2012.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
What motor's in it?
God's motor.
Nice.
5-liter Coyote.
I love that.
God's motor.
That was the first or second year they put 5 liter in those.
Second year. My dad actually has an 11, which was the first.
Sick.
Your dad built your car before you could even get it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Shawn
you
made out a list of what he'd do to his car. His dad did it to his
did
car.
the
Yeah, 'cause he
exact
got-
list.
Because, well, 2 reasons. One, he got it like 2 months before I got mine.
And he's your dad, so.
And 2, he has money.
He's an adult.
I pretend to be an adult some days. He actually is an adult. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any mods done to the Grabber Blue Mustang?
Not much. It has a Borla axle back, a little lip spoiler, and a GT500 steering wheel.
Sick. That's an
Current
interesting
right now.
modification.
At some point, it will have headers. So
Do you know
Yes.
anybody who you want to install those?
Yeah. Who might do that for you?
I don't know. Do you guys recommend any good shops?
No, there's not a single good shop around.
No, I'm not sure.
None of the above.
It looks like they're bucking into like July of next year. So
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
How far are you down?
He's the very last
Can't
one.
Are you
actually
on
see
there?
it. No, he is on there.
See your date.
He's so far down, the paper towels are covering it.
oh, your name's on there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on there.
Nice.
What's on there?
He's on the list.
Do you have parts yet?
Oh yeah, I have the headers and an installation kit for them. I'm also having a clutch done at the same time. I do not have a clutch yet, so
Nice.
Yeah, we're thinking McLeod, which we can get through JRP. So
You know what else would be sweet?
Save all the duties.
While you're in there, you might as well put
Put an
that.
LS in it.
Well, no.
I don't want it to be slower.
Oh,
Wasn't it already
Here
slower
we
than?
go. It's already
oh
starting.
God, we're already into it.
It's already starting.
It has devolved already. a little
Fucking
bit.
camshaft.
All right,
wrong
what do you
spot, guys.
drive?
I have a 2018 Mustang GT.
Wow.
Also with God's motor.
It has
Also
Big
with
Mustang
exhaust,
guy.
the
right?
5.0 Coyote. It already has headers on
Yeah.
it.
It
And
is.
where did you get those done?
Oh gosh.
It was somewhere like,
Wasn't it Fusion?
Fusion Motorsports.
Yeah, in Ajax
In
or
Pickering. Yeah. They were pretty
They
good.
did a decent job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had nothing to complain about.
It is.
I used them years ago for another
Yeah.
car I had. They did exhaust, so I just went back there. That was before I knew you guys.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Because exhaust is really no fun.
No.
It's
Well,
actually
especially those cars
exhausting.
suck too. Yeah.
By the looks of it, for those of you who can't see, there's... Oh, sorry.
You're also supposed to be sharing the microphone,
Yeah.
so nobody heard
Oh.
any of that.
By the looks of it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exhaust jobs on the board, so... 6 exhaust jobs on the board, so that's
No one
exciting.
impresses me more than that.
What's that?
You can count.
I can't even see 2 of them, I just know.
Clapping a lot of cars.
Yeah, and that's ones that we just kind of. That's ones that we just.
I knew this was a bad idea.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
It's listening to the fridge. Now.
Clip it to your shirt.
That could have gone downstairs.
It almost is.
Clip the
Sorry
goddamn
about
thing to your shoulder.
Hope they enjoyed the fridge humming.
Beware headphone users.
For the
There.
You get
impact
to mark
with the
at
floor.
3 minutes in, there's a big impact.
Yeah, now we got the fridge mic'd up.
Major
And
impact.
Yeah, it's right back.
Tonka down, Tonka down.
Your watch would have gone off for a loud noise if it could have heard that.
That's why we need it secured more.
What do you think was louder, the first hit off the hardwood or the clunk of the magnet on the sheet metal?
No, there's no magnet on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the clip's still magnetic.
Oh.
So it would have just doink right to the.
Well, you can't be
I
wearing
can't
this.
believe it didn't go to the plate in my forehead first.
Well, that's probably what attracted it off the finger.
Yeah, then gravity took over.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about?
I don't
sorry?
even know.
Back
to
LS
Cam's car.
Motors. No, we weren't. No,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the best later. So you're a Coyote fan too, aren't you?
Well, yeah.
How many coyotes have you
Do you have
owned?
any?
No. I don't need to have any.
I don't need to know that it's the best.
You just know it's the best.
Yeah.
He loves to try to argue about them, but last time we talked about it, you have no first-hand experience with them.
I've driven lots.
Well, yeah, driven.
In a truck or in a Mustang?
Both.
Right. So you don't have one. You don't have anything to put one in. And anything I brought up, you didn't suggest to put a Coyote in.
Yeah.
See,
So
we,
it's hilarious
yeah.
how you started the conversation
a
saying
Coyote in
everything
the-
needs a Coyote.
Fleetside truck.
see, we put our money where our mouth is, and we're in crippling debt over our LSs.
Ooh, sick.
Could your car take a Coyote?
Yeah.
One would go in, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I did
People
have
have-
different
people have
transmission
done
on it.
yeah.
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 People have done it.
Yeah, but like, is it worth it?
That
No,
the
Because
mo-
I just sell that and buy his gen.
Yeah.
Right.
That's also Gen 1 Coyote, though, soft valves.
Mm-hmm.
But
Would you
whatever.
say soft valves?
Soft valves?
What do you mean by that?
Like the valves are just like
They're not
Junk.
great?
soft.
Well, it's not really
what do
the
they bend the
valves.
valves?
Are
Or?
they 3D printed?
Maybe. Made out of feathers.
So the Gen 1 Coyote, it's weaker than the later generations because of the rods. The rods, I believe, are not forged, which they are on all the later gens and Gen 1 Boss. Gen 1 Mustang GT and F-150, they're not forged, or they're weaker in some way. So you're limited to, like, let's say 650, maybe 700 wheel horsepower with boost. Compared to any of the later gens or a Boss motor, you can run 850 all day, and on a Hero Pass or a Dyno run, you can touch 1,000.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a middle
For
ground
stock.
kind of guy. I like both Coyote and LS. I love both of them. So.
And yeah.
Yeah, like kind of.
Like,
like,
and let's be honest, like,
honestly, I'm a Mustang guy, but I'm not a Ford guy. I've always been
Fair.
actually a fairly GM guy my whole life, but I do like the Mustang platform. It's cool.
I've accidentally become a Ford guy because every time I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, but like that car, that class of car, I'll just have the Ford or like, and then I did. So
Within reason, though, because like it's hard to compare. Like you can compare Mustang to Camaro, but like, what do you compare a Vet to? Fucking Ford
no, that's
GT?
like
So
because
it's not fair. You know
because
what
a
I mean?
Mustang doesn't compare perfectly to a Corvette. But unfortunately, pretty much everybody makes that comparison.
They do, yeah.
Right,
Well, now
but
there's no Camaro to go against.
Right,
now.
but no, it's like if you go Camaro, Charger, Mustang, those are the comparisons between the three big brands, right?
It makes the most sense, yeah.
Right?
Okay, fuck one, marry one, kill one. Camaro, Mustang, Challenger.
Like
Challenger, Charger, Challenger are gone.
Junk.
Like they're junk.
Yeah, obviously.
They're heavy, they're junk, they're way too loud. Like sure, cool, they make good horsepower, but like that's literally it.
Yeah, they're 5,000 pounds. And
Right.
I'm a monkey though. I like the Hellcats. I love like an early like stick one. I think that'd be
alarm.
cool.
Which like it'd be cool, but like it's way cooler, 700 horsepower in either a Corvette, Camaro, or a Mustang.
I agree, but
Just
I think it also depends generation heavy for me. I like certain Camaros so much more than others. I like certain Mustangs so much more than others.
Yeah, that's true.
like
Charger Challenger,
For
I guess
sure.
they're just always they're always kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But I do like them. Yeah, I probably would kill the Dodge.
they killed themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They it's funny. Dodge chose that too. Yeah, I honestly, it is tough for me because it depends like car to car. Because like a Boss 302 is like that's King Daddy in the Mustang world to me at least. So like, but then it's like, well, if we're gonna compare it to a King Daddy Corvette like a C6 ZR1, it's like fuck. I mean, you kind of have to.
well,
have the ZR1.
okay, but ignore the vets. Go to Camaro. It's like you're comparing to like a Z01.
Yeah,
Oh,
but if you
Mustang
compare
every
to like
day.
a Z28, a 15 Z28.
Right, I'm taking a Z28.
A
Yeah.
2015 Z28.
But
is
then
so
it's like,
cool.
would you take a
So
15 Z28 or would you take a 13, 14 GT500?
Again,
Because I'd take the Shelby.
I take
right,
the Shelby for those ones.
I'd probably take a
100%.
Shelby.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
then-
but that's also like the best Mustang
Yeah.
ever.
Like
right?
that is the C6
that
ZR1
is
of
the
Mustang.
C6 ZR1 of Mustangs.
Yeah, it's the
14
coolest
Shelby.
one ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hot take. I'd take the Boss 302.
Really?
Really, eh?
Yeah,
This guy's obsessed.
it's got
with
the
those things.
Coyote is king, man. And the Boss 302, it's actually the strongest of all the Coyotes.
I think instead of selling your car and getting a bike, you should sell your car and get a Boss
You're gonna
302.
sell your car to
honestly
buy a
should.
bike?
I've thought about it.
Okay,
I've toyed
don't
with
sell
the
your car
idea.
to buy a bike, just buy a bike.
That's what we said.
That's what we
Bikes
said.
aren't that expensive. Just buy a bike.
Yeah,
Get
that's
your
what
own
I'm
Are you
bike.
buying like a fucking $60,000 fucking road glide?
Fuck no.
You're gonna get you're getting an ape
Why are
hanger.
you selling your car?
You're getting an ape
Right,
hanger
like-
for sure.
What do you? What bike are you
What
buying?
kind
You
of
need
bike
to sell
you
a
getting?
car
Are you
for.
buying a fucking Ducati? You don't need to.
I
Sell
mean,
your car.
monsters are kind of tempting, to be honest.
If you're
But
selling,
like, let's be honest. If it's your very first motorcycle, it's
I'd probably get like an SV650. Like,
yeah, those are the
right.
fucking,
So just go buy one.
those are cheap enough.
True. I mean, I saw a brand new one for like $8,000.
Right. So
Just
you
finance
probably
it.
don't need to sell your car.
Yeah,
Go
get
deep
rid of
into
your
debt.
car.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. I'd have both.
Like,
Right.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know it's easier.
But
to
then,
say
like, that's the problem where it's like, oh yeah, just have both. Well, then you have fucking 9 vehicles you have to worry about all the time.
Yeah, you're
that's still
insuring all
just
those
a-
vehicles.
Yeah, that's
And then the other thing is, it's like you have one of one thing, and then it's like, fuck, you know what? This one of the same thing is pretty cool. I should probably have it too. That becomes a problem quickly. As well.
Are you speaking from personal experience?
Yeah,
You are too with your GM boats.
I've had a few.
Yeah.
yeah. Like the
Let's
Bonneville and the
no,
Cadillac
leave
are
the
same
Bonneville
fucking
out
thing.
of this.
I can't wait to light that fucking
Actually,
thing
the
on fire.
Bonneville is the same thing as my Buick LeSabre was. The under tray said Buick LeSabre on the bottom. of it.
Yeah.
Because Buick is above Cadillac. We all
Obviously.
Know that.
Well,
Yeah.
Buick's-
Buick is the Cadillac of General Motors.
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
Yeah,
So
well, everybody knows that.
the Bonneville's going to go into hiding and will never be found
think-
again.
It is
I
right
don't know.
now.
I think we need
It
to leave the
is.
Bonneville out of it for this episode. I think we have to have a dedicated Bonneville episode. Reese has to be here.
Hey, I'm
Maybe
fucking
Simon
sick that
too. Like,
no,
no,
we're
dude,
cutting
you
it
don't
out.
want to trip the Bonneville? Like, we're
No,
gonna
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
cut up, but I
you
mean,
guys
like,
can talk
literally.
Up here. It'll be out here while we do like reels of it.
We need to
And
bring
I'm gonna
in-
bring a fucking console and I'm gonna cut it.
Yes.
You think, dude? You could probably just set the parking brake and drive the front half away. Like,
we need to bring
No,
in
the
the
parking
homeless
brake
guy.
doesn't
We
work.
want it to be a nice even convertible. We don't want it to break too jagged. Like,
Well, it's got to be up to Angevaare Motorsports quality to
yeah,
cut
like
the
it's at
roof
least
off.
got to be a straight line. Like,
I mean, it's had so much natural weight reduction. I say we just pick it up and put it right here, and instead of having a car part, we have a
The
car.
whole thing won't
Yeah.
make it up
Dude,
here.
we have to bring in the homeless guy that called it a piece of crap.
That was funny. Oh my god, that was funny.
That's
We
when
were
you
sitting on
know
the side of the
you're
road.
at a point.
We were.
He was revving
get
it
it on good
downtown. Oh man.
This is a couple years ago.
Homeless guy
We're
calling
making.
your car a piece of crap.
Oh yeah, literally. I wouldn't sleep in that fucking thing.
Yeah, he said me and you on the side of the road. He was like, dude, he's like, what is that, $10? What a piece of crap. From a homeless guy.
From a homeless dude
Yeah, and then we're like,
in
yeah,
his
man,
fucking
what a piece of
sleeping
shit.
bag.
Then we
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah. Yeah, we,
Fucking story.
yeah, Yeah,
Nice
that was
antenna.
funny.
Holy. Yeah, that's actually.
Not too often you get a home.
You should have just got rid of it at that point. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have gotten rid of it. There's multiple times in history.
I
should have
think the
gotten
big
not
you
too
should have
late.
gotten rid of it moment was when you popped the motor.
Yeah, I should not
Oh
have put
yeah,
it
you
on.
put a motor in that because you're
The only guy that ever blew up a 3800.
a canoodle head.
How'd you blow it up?
I tried
was
to blow
just
one up.
Skill issue.
Yeah, I was just
No, there was
driving.
no fucking oil in
It's
it.
not manual, is it?
No, there was.
Well,
oil.
no. So this
Like,
was
it wouldn't have blown up.
No,
I
no.
held one on the fucking limiter in a field for like
No.
4 minutes. And
Me
it
too.
It didn't blow up.
Me too.
It just ran
Well,
out of
that's the
fuel.
problem.
no. So what had
You
happened
did
was
it.
just before I went to move to Ottawa for school, I had the intake manifold gasket done. And I guess the new part apparently was defective from new, and
Lean is mean.
and I drove it. I hadn't driven it that hard until I moved there, and then drove it hard, and then I guess that was enough to wreck the seal and coolant.
So
got-
you were in Ottawa
yeah,
when your Bonneville blew up.
yeah.
So you went to the Buick dealer or the Pontiac dealership in Ottawa.
No, it drove itself on a wrecked motor back to school, and then got on a truck and went home.
Holy fuck! That was a what? $800 tow bill?
No, CAA. I had extended CAA. It covered the whole thing.
Yeah, because it was.
Good call.
They cover what 320K, and
And
you
it was-
got about 318 of
Yeah,
that.
like literally, it was like kilometers from my limit. It was pretty great.
And that's when you go, just drop it wherever the limit ends. Like,
Yeah.
I can push it from there.
Yeah.
Even if it's on the edge of town.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
leave
that's
it.
good enough.
It's good enough.
Like if it makes it a Marty moves, you're good.
Yeah. There's a carpool lot there. It's good.
Yeah.
You can pull it in there.
So what, you put another motor in it?
Yeah, put a like a.
And you guys allowed him to do this?
I tried not to.
I wasn't.
This was
around.
before.
I
This
did.
was
Has
before we
anyone
knew.
physically assaulted him over this car yet?
Yeah.
No, you have not. You verbally.
Yeah, you just got verbally assaulted by a homeless
I've,
dude.
well, I've been, well, yeah, but I've been verbally assaulted about that car for a long time.
Fuck, maybe
I
take
don't.
notes, Scully.
Have
Like-
you seen it?
Like
You've
you
seen
saw
it.
it IRL.
It has no, like, how did it get a motor replaced and didn't get motor mounts? Because the motor's like falling out of it.
That was.
He popped the hood and revved it, and it hit the rad sport.
It didn't hit the rad sport. It got
Hey,
about that close.
Bradley, that's the difference between you and I and the rest of the mechanics around here.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it got a bit this close to the rad. Yeah, the motor lives this far away.
Yeah, yeah.
They sit in the rev and the whole car's bang, 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 bang. It's like, that's not okay.
And where
Yeah.
was
Man,
it?
I'm
Was
like,
it here?
grow up
It
and
was here.
I'm like,
You
grow up
drove
and
it
neutral
here.
drop it. I wanted to see the motor do a flip.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of seeing that.
No.
I don't
Probably
think you're
won't.
missing much by the sounds of it. What
No.
color? Is it green at least?
Ish.
Same color as my Buick.
Yeah.
So it's not green.
No, it's like that gray
Like it's
color,
not the
right?
cool
Well,
like,
it- sorry.
Bonneville SS.
It's-
sky
Which
green.
which
My
panel?
dad had one of those.
What, the green one with the gold?
Green with
yeah,
gold
no, it's not that
wheels.
color.
That's the previous generation.
No,
He
it's
has
that
the
Yeah, you're
Weird.
thinking of the good
Oh.
Bonneville. You have to think about the one after that.
the one nobody
Oh
knows
fuck!
about.
I thought it was the good Bonneville.
No, I got
a 10
It's
mine's a
just
10th
not
gen.
supercharged. Yeah.
No,
No, like
mine's
it
a
is literally
base.
the worst version of the Bonneville, and it's not in good shape either.
No, hold on. No, hold on. It
People
has
don't
the
even know
SSE
that.
body kit on it.
People don't even know that generation.
It doesn't
exists.
count when it's just to cover the rust.
Well,
Yeah.
like, you know the you
No,
know the
we don't wanna
Chargers
hear.
that drive around with the Hellcat kits on them, but
Yeah.
it's the V6.
Yeah, we make fun of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
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 Congratulations.
Fully-
You've got
fully
every
fog lights
option
on it.
except
They're
the
the
one that
problem.
matters.
No, I've never
big
said
are the
I'm not
fog
the
lights?
problem.
You're not justifying it.
I know,
Fog lights
fucking
are-
dinner plate, like.
They were OEM though.
What?
The fog lights.
Yeah, those are factory.
Yeah, they're factory on that car. And they're yellow now.
No.
You have the switchbacks, right? They can be white or yellow.
You took off the tape I put on the headlights too.
Yeah,
I put
you
the
did.
X tape.
Yeah, and then
you
it
did.
started.
Nice.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
After that, it got
Electrical tape.
noticeably worse.
The rally tape, or after I took tape?
Yeah,
off?
after you got the tape off,
Yeah.
it was noticeably worse of a car. I think
The car
likes
hasn't
the
been
tape.
it
I
hasn't been
improved
driven
it
very
that
much
day.
since like 2022. It hasn't been on the road very much.
It's
Thank
not a
God
good
it's a
thing.
hazard.
Why don't you just take it to the nearest wreckers?
He said he was gonna put 400K on it.
And then it's at 390, and that's
Oh fuck! I can put 10K on that.
no.
You
But
can
we
do-
can do that tonight.
We'll
Yeah, I
fucking
was just gonna say he'll do that tonight.
we'll
Yeah.
just jack the fucking front wheels up and fucking put a block on the chip.
and it would do it all night, I bet.
Yeah.
You might want to put like a warning on this episode. There might be some foul language.
Why? Who said something? So,
No.
anyways,
All right,
moving
enough of the
on from the
Bonneville.
Yeah,
Bonneville,
move
'cause
on from the
it seems to
Bonneville.
be a hot topic around here.
I like that car.
Is your car 6-speed?
Oh yeah.
Your car's also 6-speed?
Yeah.
And Scully says that his car's faster than both of yours. Is this true?
No.
Well, Sean and I haven't had a good race because my car is either broken or now your clutch is starting to go.
Yeah, my clutch is starting to go, which is a known thing on these cars, and so if I try to shift it above like $7,000,
Who are
it
these
just
guys?
doesn't properly
I set my
disengage.
best. I set my best lap time
Bad
on Law
excuse.
Sport in a bad
Wreck
clutch.
it.
And a broken
It literally won't
Yeah.
grab gears if you shift above $6,000.
Why?
I think it's a
original
clutch
clutch?
issue.
No,
yeah, it's an original clutch at like
if
100
he does or
100,000
Scully
miles.
does.
I'll say it before someone comments. An MT82 issue.
Yeah, it is an MT82 issue.
They're questionable sometimes.
Particularly the clutches that Ford puts on them from the factory.
It's weird that slipping clutch would make a bad shift at high RPM.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like a clutch slips when it's too worn out.
I don't think it's.
Why would it affect like the synchros and stuff?
I don't think it's slipping. I think it's just a bad pressure plate design that they all have, and just the
Yeah,
mileage has
just
made it
lose
worse.
Distance, right?
Well,
If
no,
they
but
don't
okay.
have enough
But like,
pressure.
let's say not enough pressure and it slips, right? Like that's how a clutch goes bad is they start to slip and not grab as good as they should, right? Either way, if you're putting your foot on the clutch and it's releasing, how's it affecting a shift
because
at
I
high
don't think
RPM?
they fully release.
Yeah, I think it's just like a bad design. I think there's too much movement in some way.
Okay.
Like people listening may know about the iconic Mustang MT82 third gear lockout issue. It's a clutch issue. Everyone's going to try and sell you, oh, you need to get this shifter and this trans brace. And then it's still going to fucking do it. And then you change out from the stock clutch to basically any aftermarket unit and it's fine.
Weird.
Yeah, they're not the best designed
No.
transmission. It is definitely a weak point on those cars.
What trans is in your car?
It is an MT82, but mine has like a twin plate
Yeah, it's
clutch. It's much better. And it can hold more power. But otherwise, it's not much different. Both of mine, because I had a 19, the more base model. It was a GT, the 6-speed, but it wasn't as nice as my one I have now.
Yeah.
Neither one of them have given me that issue. Knock on wood, where it's locked me out. The black one felt like it was trying to sometimes, but it always let me in. The red one I have now never, knock on wood's never had a problem. So
I mean, we'll know soon enough if it is the clutch or if it's the trans, right? So,
Yeah, and that could be like just like a matter of how it was treated before. Like Sam bought his car brand new, it was 17 5-liter, and like that thing had the fucking boots driven off of it. Its entire 55,000 kilometers he had it.
Yeah.
And like it didn't skip a beat.
Yeah.
Like I think he put like 4 sets of rear tires on that and like winter drove it.
I've heard people say that they've had their MT82s fail at like 10,000 miles, but then you have a guy like that dude in blue who has like 100,000 miles on his boosted factory one, and it's never had a problem. It seems to be kind of honestly bad quality control.
yeah, I think it's
in my
bad
opinion.
quality control
Yeah, you go like
and
a Thursday afternoon
a bad
car.
clutch.
Well, was that all in the same era when they put the Mustang head gaskets in the RSs and they sent a whole batch of RSs out
No,
with
that was
head
later.
gaskets?
That was
Yeah, that was a
15, 16.
yeah,
Ford
was
was
later.
but
really
it was
killing
still
in
the
those
same
days.
design in that era. So like the 11 through 17 MT82 is the same. 18 is its own thing. Then 19 and up is
So hopefully the quality control got better throughout that. Then.
I'm not convinced.
No.
I'm not convinced either. I've seen issues even with newer ones, but like, I mean, you also see everybody posts the worst thing, right?
Well,
Yeah, of
obviously.
course.
like nobody
all
ever.
the posts you see are the failures because
Exactly.
the dude who has
No issues
100,000
doesn't
kilometers on with no issues
Yeah.
isn't posting about anything.
But a manual Mustang is not that rare. A lot of people are driving them, and most of them are probably okay. But yeah, definitely probably a higher fail rate than, of course, anything by Tremec.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
those are
like-
those are
no, like fair and square, it's
good.
like what's a T56, 6060, T56 Magnum? What's their weak point? It's like,
Output shaft.
yeah, but no.
Their price.
Like
Yeah,
okay,
just
okay,
like-
a stock 99 Camaro
Yeah.
transmission can't handle 2,000 horsepower.
Right.
Darn. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, my F-body Camaro can't make 2,000 horsepower without putting a billet output shaft in
My
the transmission.
$3,000 Camaro.
You know, it's like it's like there's a lot of other failure
Things.
points before you found that one. It's
yeah,
like
exactly.
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things, it's like clutches are easy to get, the bell housings are easy to get. It's a small
Well,
trans, but it's stout. It's
Yeah.
like there's literally no issues.
I
Everything
don't know
should've got
why Ford never just used them.
Right.
Was they even
They
Yeah.
used the TR6060 and stuff.
the
GT500s.
GT500 cars.
GT500.
13, 14, and earlier GT500s or TR6060.
was it the Shelby GT350 was a Tremec, wasn't it?
It's a Tremec 3160, I believe, which is
That's
actually
same trans as my car, right?
no.
No,
'cause
you have the.
He has a 3150. I don't know. It's a different Tremec than a T56 or TR6060. It's the same from a V6 Camaro,
Okay, yeah.
and
Like a sister to like the T5s.
more or less, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's. I might argue that the Tremec they put in the GT350s and the Dark Horses is a worse trans than the MT82.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Hot takes with Shawn.
It is
Burrow.
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I mean, you don't hear about You hear about them blowing up more often than MT82s,
Yeah.
and they're a lot more rare of a car.
That's true.
Yeah, like it's not like there's millions of them on the road, right? So obviously, if the 10 in the country are breaking, then obviously they're bad. If the 100,000 in the country aren't breaking, yeah.
Right.
I have a question. When did you buy your Mustang?
December 2 years ago, 2024.
When did you buy your Mustang?
Is it 2 years ago?
2024, it was December.
So I was a year before that then.
When did you buy the Vet?
2023.
June of 24.
What made you buy a Corvette if both your friends had Mustangs?
I had the Mustang
There
first.
she is.
I had the
'Cause
Mustang
you had
first.
not the red one, right?
I had
At that point, you had the red one.
I had a red one, yeah. I had the red one then. I just
no,
bought it,
okay,
though.
sorry, not the current. I'm pointing outside as if it's here, but not the one you currently drive.
Yeah, the one I had it.
Yeah.
When he got his vet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Celica and
he
the
didn't-
red Mustang coexisted.
I
had
didn't
my
even
Golf.
get
a while.
Did you have a Golf?
Yeah, I had the Golf when you got your
I
vet.
Yeah.
I think the answer to that question is when I lived in Ottawa, a good friend of mine had a 3-valve, like really close to yours, just with the factory hood.
And you realized it was junk.
No, I love that car. Like they're a great car, but like I sort of got my like fix on that, I guess, early on, and then like not that they're not a good car, they are, but I was just curious like to what the Corvettes could do, and at the time, like
I had a 3-valve too.
yeah, and love that car too,
love
but
that car.
at the time I
You want to
wasn't.
buy
in-
another one?
I literally just sold it last.
you
You
posted
sold it a year ago.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sold it a year ago this
yeah.
spring. Yeah,
Perfect.
but no, I was
Just
just
in
Got
time.
another one
now.
for you, I'll drop it off.
no, I was just when I was looking, like the C5 was in my budget, and I always liked them.
Okay, fair.
Like I was trying to spend like I don't know between like 17 and 25, and C6s are like 30 for one you actually want to own.
The one I
And
want
fair
like
and square,
150,
like
but
what you do
Yeah,
with a
it
car, it's a Corvette thing. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's a independent rear suspension,
Yeah.
neutral balanced car. Like
Yeah,
I don't know, like just the
is your
types of
car
things.
still live rear axle?
Yep,
Yeah.
as God
you
intended.
Could, you
Like, if
couldn't
you-
fucking own a Mustang.
Like if you act like
You
not
would be
even
upside down
chirping, if you
fucking
acted
in
the way you
the
do in
telephone pole.
a solid rear end
car.
like Mustang with no mods,
Yeah.
you would kill yourself.
Yeah,
Like you put a C5 Corvette in the ditch drifting it.
yeah, I did.
Like you would have
Yeah.
you would have wrapped a Mustang around a tree twice.
Well,
at that
it's
point.
it's funny 'cause
Respectfully,
I did okay.
I learned how to wheel the Pink Flamingo. Nobody could wheel that fucking car like I could.
And the thing is, like, I'm not saying they suck, but like,
There
there's
is
a massive difference between a solid rear end and independent rear suspension.
Yeah.
And there's a massive difference between how a Corvette is set up to handle and how a Mustang is set up to handle. Like,
I'm
sure,
one
the G-
is and one isn't.
right, like, but like, sure, okay, sure, the what is it? The GTD is set up to go around a track. It's like, okay, congrats, you finally caught up. But like, for the longest time ever, Mustangs were straight line cars. Like
Well,
they
it's
just
muscle
were.
car.
It's a
So,
muscle car.
Yeah,
It's
and there's
an
nothing
odd
wrong with
time.
that.
No, they're. It's
That's
just
just what it
that's what
is.
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely the most sports car of. No, that's not true. The Camaro.
Camaro
pretty
was
damn
the most sports
now.
car.
Yeah,
The S550, I guess, the S550 was one that changed it for Mustang, made it more sporty. But they're still muscle cars to me.
Exactly, but like even the Challengers are now. Correct me if I'm wrong. They're independent all now. Like
They've
They've
Oh,
been
yeah.
brought them.
independent for a
Yeah.
while.
I
No,
think-
but like
yeah.
since they brought it in, like
yeah, because it's a
since
Mercedes
I'm
chassis.
saying new
Yeah.
as in like not the 70s.
no,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
since
yeah.
they brought them
okay,
out, they
so,
were updated.
But like that was still a straight line muscle car.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're heavy, they're bulky, they have a high center of gravity.
What I like
Yeah.
about
They got
Dodge is
two
that
lazy
they,
boys in them.
Yeah.
Like,
right, like literally.
Dodge,
so
Dodge
it's like,
never claimed otherwise either, though. Which
Yeah.
I respect.
right.
They
They,
just said-
literally built it to.
They didn't even say it's fast.
Yeah.
No, like they
No,
released
they-
the Demon and you got a drag pack with it. You
Yeah.
didn't get a track pack with
Yeah.
it. Like
Well, even the Hellcat, it's like, here's the power, but do a burnout. in it.
Yeah.
Right,
Which is
exactly.
kind of cool. I like
Yeah.
I
Well, yeah,
I
Yeah, do a
appreciate that.
burnout because guess what? You're still gonna get gapped by an A50s.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter anyway. Like,
But yeah, so it's just like, yeah, not against the Mustang, but Mustangs are meant to,
Yeah.
do burnouts and go in a straight line.
Fucking are they good at doing that?
You know,
Right.
Like, I love the GTD. I think it's cool. It's a cool extra. I like when car companies make cars they don't have to make like that. Like, that's pretty cool. But
100%,
My
yeah.
God, is that car way too expensive?
Oh my goodness.
I
Yeah.
couldn't
What
even
is it?
Because what is
imagine.
the price tag on it?
Well, I think they're well over 300.
yeah, 3 to
'Cause
5
what's-
depending on spec. I want
Like,
to
because
say
what's
US.
like what's fair and square like MSRP of the ZR1X and the GTD?
Oh, it's $100,000
Hold on.
different.
It is.
Right.
The-
Now, neither car you're getting for
the
sticker, but
the
No, but-
GCD is
Yeah.
327,000 USD.
And what's the ZR1X?
I want to say
'Cause
it's
that's
like
right now-
220.
Because
like
right now on the
270,
internet,
isn't it?
that's the hot topic. Is
They're in
like
the
the
200.
GTD
I think
beat
that's
the
the X.
ZR1X at the Nürburgring.
Uh,
It's like okay, well, it didn't.
Uh,
Like it went faster, but, you know, they only had to do aero mods, power mods, and suspension mods to make it go a second faster than the ZR1, and they had to hire a professional driver to do it. Whereas the ZR1 went out with the engineering crew exactly as it gets delivered to showrooms,
I
and
do
it went
wonder
into that.
why GM didn't do it again with a pro driver, though.
I think that it's
Like- I
know
so
they
they
don't
can
need
have
to.
the back and forth. I think it's so that
It
they
is,
can have the back and
So
forth.
this
Oh, we set a
Oh,
record.
100%.
No,
It is
we
a big
have
marketing
record.
thing.
No,
But the thing
we
is,
have
like,
a record.
because even Ford Performance, like, again, this is the spark notes of it. People can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but like even Ford Performance was like, haha, nice, we did it. It's like, wait a second, you guys weren't there, and everybody know, like, Ford Performance or whatever, Ford Racing, I guess is now their new name, did not take the GTD and go set the Nürburgring record. They did whatever last year and lost to the ZR1, but now that they did it a couple weeks
But
ago,
did they even count that as officially, though? I heard it
no,
was,
it is unofficial.
like,
Currently
they were,
it's
They were just
unofficial.
kind of testing things, I think.
Yeah, Ford hasn't said, oh, we did this time.
Yeah.
You know, there's rumors, oh, that car was seen with a Whipple. Well, if it has a Whipple, Ford's not going to offer factory Whipple. That's an aftermarket
Exactly,
thing, even
so-
if it's installed in a Ford dealer.
Yeah. It's not
Because it's not the way it
you're
came out
not
of the
buying
showroom.
one like that.
Right. So if you buy a GTD and put a Whipple on it, even if Ford offers one, it's like, well, you didn't go buy your ZR1X and then go install bigger turbos
Yeah.
to go run that. It's like, no, like, you roll it out of a showroom and do a lap. You roll it out of a showroom, you do a lap. Which one's faster? Still on paper, the ZR1X.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. The ZR1 and ZR1X, like, they're the hottest cars right now.
It's insane.
Right? Like 1,000 horsepower pump gas. You got the X, you're running 8 seconds in the quarter mile. Out
With
of
a
the
car
box.
that passes emissions. And,
Yeah, with
Yeah.
a car that
That's
passes
crazy.
emissions.
And, like,
you can drive it silently.
You can
up
cold
to
start
your
it in your
neighbor's
garage
house.
without waking up your wife. Like,
Or
Yeah.
even better,
What's the point of
you
that?
can drive it silently to your neighbor's house and wake up their wife.
and then go choose to wake her up. Yeah. But yeah,
I
like,
really appreciate the engineering behind it, but still, if I was spending that much money on a Corvette, I'm buying a C601.
100%.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, there's
You can buy
No, well, I
fucking
think
two of them.
that's a unanimous choice between
yeah.
I think everybody
it's
in
just
this room.
it's
Well,
just
it would-
the C8 for me. It's just not my type of car.
No,
I
the
agree.
C8's
They're lame.
obviously a very fast, a relatively budget version of a car that can go that fast. But like, it's by far not the best Corvette, let alone even resembles what a Corvette is. Like,
Yeah.
No, the
Personally, I like the E-Ray. Because I look at the E-Ray and I'm like, oh, I have all-wheel drive. I can run a 10-second on the street.
Strange.
Do you want to get fucking
And,
stabbed?
dude,
guy's
best daily
strange.
you can buy right now.
Incorrect.
But see,
What is?
I would.
That fucking Lincoln outside.
No, but
Yeah, you can't buy that new, though.
Yeah, you can't. If I could buy my Buick new,
Like,
I would.
yeah, like, obviously. But since you can't buy those new,
All right.
it's an E-Ray with now the Grand Sport X.
I don't know. I feel like CT5V Blackwing would be a
And
great daily.
see, my thing with the E-Ray is like, it's a lot of extra weight just to say it's all-wheel drive and hybrid. Like, it's like, kind of take the two lap times. The ZR1X was, I think, only 1 second faster than the ZR1.
Yeah, it was not much.
With
Yeah.
how much extra horsepower?
Yeah.
How is it not many second? Like, we're talking a it's sub 7, but 7-minute lap time. How are you only 1 second faster with like 400 extra horsepower?
I don't think it's that much more weight. I want to say it's like another 80 to 120 pounds. And more importantly, I say as a daily, who cares?
I still
Because-
do.
CX-5 guy.
I think it's a lot more.
Daily
Yeah, with electric motors.
That's true.
Is there each 2 electric motors or one in the
Each
middle?
Yeah,
each
each
front tire has a motor.
each
in it,
wheel
I
has
believe.
one.
I thought it was just one for both.
I thought it was.
I mean,
one,
I could be
thought
wrong.
it was one with.
It might be
axle.
one with
Yeah,
axles.
so you've got that. You've got all the batteries. It's got to be
Fair,
more
it's
than
it's
80
going to be a
pounds.
few hundred pounds. Like, I
Yeah.
can't say how it's not a few hundred pounds
Probably,
heavier.
yeah, I
I'm
would
gonna
say.
fact check.
which one are you gonna do?
I'll pull up the base C8.
All of my ideal daily cars were already built 20 years ago.
Yes.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking 06 GMC Sierra 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the
Yeah.
GMT 800 and the 3800 died, like that was it. For
Yeah.
me. Cars suck
I
after
should have
that.
fucking died then.
It says
I should have been born earlier so I could have had those new.
the ZR1X it doesn't give an exact, or hold on, 3,914 pounds.
So
That's like 300
oh, sorry,
pounds
so
heavier
you
than
got-
even your
you got
car.
1,000
ZR1X.
pounds.
Yeah.
No, it's more
Boat
than
anchor.
that. Yours is what, 3250?
Yeah.
It's like 700 pounds heavier.
What's
Wow.
the base weight? Or
So the non-X ZR1 is 3670 for the coupe.
3670 to what? 39.
3914.
So 300.
So just about 300 pounds.
So it's having a large passenger.
Yeah. Which
and-
nobody needs. Nobody needs a large passenger,
I don't know. You see some of those
especially your
Portas out there.
Corvette.
Which one is it?
You seen some of those what?
You can look that up later.
Did you say
in private?
Did you say porpoises?
Tortas.
Oh.
My goodness. Press the Allen button blower. We did distract everyone.
There we go. That's the sound of a
Red light.
real car.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I guess the cam's in the right spot in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's
I guess
fucking
what I'm getting
LT
at though is like the performance out of the non-electric version for a fraction of the technology. Also knowing how GM's going right now with their technology, I wouldn't trust anything that is hybrid, electric, fancy, anything. I hardly even trust anything that's new. Like look at Rob with his, it's the
IQ.
Cadillac IQ or whatever, the big fucking electric thing.
It's had like
It's
nine
had
fucking
three.
steering
It's had
wheels.
3 steering wheels.
How do you
under
why
warranty.
do you need to replace 3 steering,
Steering
wheels?
wheels.
Well,
Right,
it's
like-
got all the
like,
like
there's too
much-
the
there's
Cadillac
too much in it.
Super
It'll-
Cruise and
Do they have a
whatever.
Yeah.
dog chewing on the fucking thing?
Right. It's had.
Thing
It's
is,
had the full air.
Headliners?
Well, yeah. For some reason, somehow the headliner has already failed. The
Did-
sunroof stopped
Didn't the
working.
suspension just like
The suspension,
delete
it just
itself?
Oh, and
flat.
the heat.
It went into some weird safety thing where all it would do was drive, so no headlights, no dash lights, no heat, no nothing.
Minus
like
30. You got
it's like
your
minus
kids in there,
30
You're
out.
supposed to take it to the dealer. You might freeze.
Yeah.
So they want to. Well, just bring it to us. It's minus 30. I have kids, and I have zero heat. I can't see out the windows because they're frosted.
Yeah.
You wanna know
want
what
me
their
to bring
options
this
were?
to the
They're
dealer?
buying that or a fucking Raptor Bronco.
oh, here we go. Oh, I thought you
I
were
mean, the
saying-
Raptor was the solution.
100%.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So you just bought a normal fucking Bronco.
See,
GM's problem is GM when they're working on the Corvette, everybody's in the room, everyone shows up on time and is sober. GM doing literally
Anything else.
anything else.
yeah, GM has
is
this.
garbage.
It's like they
They
have
have
Except
this,
GMT 800s.
Oh, those are the best
Yeah,
things I ever.
yeah.
Yeah, GM does have this chronic issue where they are General Motors, and
Right.
I don't
They're
think
their
there's
own
another way
worst
to put
enemy.
it. But
Yeah.
it seems like through the years, Corvette has kind of been exempt from that, where it's like
100%.
there
And
hasn't
they're-
really been one that
You know
didn't
why?
work.
And
There
the
have been
literal
ones that are
proof
kind
is
of
that-
shit.
Kentucky.
Like Corvettes are hand built in a single factory in America.
They kind of let them
Right.
be, which is thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
they
almost
let-
like even the whole like you and Craig, like Craig will go like my Z01 1LE has the LT4 just like the Corvette. It's like
No, your blower's way louder.
No,
Craig.
it has an LT4, but it has an LT4 from the assembly line in who knows what factory
not,
it came from.
Not Bowling Green.
Not
Mexico.
hand built by a guy in Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Right. So
Not dry south.
Is that
Not-
really?
like-
I thought because your car's engine's hand built, right?
his is a hand built Corvette LT4 with a dry sump.
With Buddy's signature, like
And
whoever did it.
everything else is on an assembly line, and it just happens to get a blower put on it with the same parts put inside of it.
Yeah.
So they're they're an LT4 in terms of part
same
numbers,
Kind
but
of.
it's a wet sump, not hand built, versus dry sump
Hand
and
built.
hand built.
Well, I'm sure that the assembly line engine still gets all the forged internals and that.
No, yeah, like,
assuming that the correct internals show up at the right
Right, like,
time.
it is-
maybe someone got a 6.2 that just accidentally was forged in their truck.
Exactly,
And for
yeah.
some reason, it just hasn't blown up.
Because it
yet.
happens, like shit happens, but it is an assembly line motor. Like yes, it gets the LT4 rods and pistons and crank, and it gets the LT4 blower and the LT4 injectors, but it it gets them out of a bin with serial numbers picked by a robot, not out of a cart that was handpicked by a human,
But,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are definitely differences when it comes from, especially like, well, even in the Mazda history, right? Mazdas were all built like in Japan, and they were phenomenal. Then they spread out, made
And then
partnership,
Hiroshima happened.
right? But then the whole partnership with Ford, obviously Mazda needed help financially. Ford, what did Ford end up owning at one point? Like 49% or something, didn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
And they did give Mazda the greatest truck ever built, the Ford Ranger.
No, the B series is the Mazda truck, and it was Mazda, and it was way greater than any Ranger ever would be.
So it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, and the Ford.
No, like the B2200, like is a Mazda product.
Yeah.
The 2200.
Yeah, but the Rangers have been around for fucking
Yeah.
years.
Right, but anyway, once once Ford bailed Mazda out, sure, they needed the help financially, but half the products of Mazda that turned into Ford stuff just kind of turned to junk and got built in Mexico. But anything Ford got from Mazda ended up being awesome. Like,
within reason. Like, the fucking Tribute and the Escape were the same. And
yeah,
then,
but the Tribute went from being a Mazda Tribute to a rebadged Escape, and they were junk.
Yeah.
yeah,
like
Ford
the Escape,
Tribute
the
that
Ford
you're
the Ford
trying to get
right is a Ford
junk.
Escape, and
Yeah.
it's junk.
Ford
Like-
had too many irons and too many fires at that point in
Right.
time, right?
Like-
Like, because they had Ford, Lincoln, Mercury, Mazda, Volvo, Aston Martin, Jaguar, like...
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. But like dumb shit, like
Yeah.
you've been making cars for how long, and now all of a sudden your rear calipers fail. Like how?
Yeah, how did you forget how to
There's
build
a whole
car?
there's a whole batch of Mazda 3s out there that the rear brake calipers are a problem, and
Or
they're
like
all
the stupid
stamped
strut
Mexico
tower
Ford.
fucking
Right.
white metal strut tower things, because that happened on my
Right.
Mazda 3. It's like, but it was, what year was that? Anyways, but it was
Right,
Ford.
it's a Ford product.
Did they teach them how to make cars rust faster?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
But that,
No, the Japanese are always good at letting cars rust.
Yeah, they're not that
unfortunately.
great either.
no.
Yeah.
Well, they were like the whole Japanese market did spearhead, very thin material, very lightweight,
Yeah.
efficient cars, which in the key car world is great. In the full size, car going to North America and Canada and
Yeah.
places that use salt, essentially.
it
Yeah.
was no bueno.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's just.
All the
But anyway,
cars here
then
suck,
once
though.
Mazda split up from Ford and production went back to Japan,
Rob
everything's
said
great
that
again.
said himself in the dealership.
Right.
Every time you get out.
Yeah. But even you look at like the Speeds were all made in Japan, and then there's Mazda 3s that are made in Mexico, and there's like a clear quality difference.
Yeah, like I know a guy with a Mazda Speed 3 and it's junk.
Right. Okay, that's just different. But like,
I know a few guys with Mazda Speed 3s and they're fucking junk.
yeah.
Those,
I don't
They're
think I've ever
fast
seen
junk
a
though. They
nice-
dog
nice
on your 3-valve.
they
Oh,
are-
100%.
they are
Buddy,
quick.
my
Yeah,
mother's
I don't
mother's
race the
minivan
3-valve.
would dog
I have
on
a
it.
fucking Lincoln for that.
Oh, true.
Yeah, it's got a
Yeah.
296 valve in it.
I think when I test drove mine after driving my Coyote, because I bought it after I already owned that car, and I test drove the one I bought, and I floored it. I was like, oh,
That's all?
like back in high school, I was like, that would have been fast, but
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, like
What
I,
rear end was in that car? That's a fucking eye opener in those.
Yours was tall. It was geared very tall.
yeah, you
Mine was-
probably had at least 355s, maybe 331s.
Did they even have options in the? It was a first year car.
Oh yeah, they
Was
had
it
options.
05?
Yeah, it was 05.
Yeah, they came like 355s or 373s, but like everybody puts 410s in them.
Brian's car.
Yeah,
I was
Brian's
gonna
car
say,
with 410s.
yeah, the black
Kind
ones
of
did.
fucking
rips.
hog.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
my buddy Brian's
Well, it
3-valve
feels
has
like
a
a
bunch
hog.
of work done to it, and it feels an arm and a leg faster.
It
than
felt
your
way
car
faster
did.
than mine.
Yeah, like I can barely do 220 in my car.
yeah.
Like it's smashing fucking rev limiter in fifth.
Yeah, it
But,
feels
it
faster,
gets
but
there.
then
It gets there good enough.
I guess
Yeah,
they're
quickly.
Yeah, I guess they're okay.
it feels
enough.
faster. But then you're like, yeah,
It'll
that
put
1-2 felt
196
great. I'm
horsepower
doing
right
80.
to those tires.
96 horsepower.
But they're good at doing burnouts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They are
Oh,
good
yeah.
at that.
Yeah, very
Well,
easy.
I would say you did a burnout in your red one, and then I did 3, and I met you like 2 days later. Is how it happened.
Well, no, that is in general a you problem.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
like
why'd
that's
you
not
do
a
a clutch
Corvette
burnout?
problem.
No. I did a real burnout, but I think I did 3 of them that night and 2
Well, it's
more
my
the next
fault. I
night.
taught him how to do burnouts, and then that was the end of that.
But like you also bought not a completely unknown history per se,
No, it's completely.
but like
unknown history.
a low known history car.
Yeah.
That is like old.
Yes.
So yeah, probably predisposed needed a clutch, and it definitely predisposed needed those couplers changed.
Oh
you
yeah.
You just found the weak links like before listening to the signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you never mind.
I still want a 3-valve though.
Buddy, come pick it up.
Not yours.
Mine had higher mileage, but the guy bought it off of he was the second owner of it, but he had it for like 13 years, and he showed that, and he put a clutch in it like 50,000 before I bought it, and he was an old guy. He said he just drove it. He worked at the Ford dealer. He just drove back and forth. Is what he said.
It was in great shape.
And it was in fantastic
Yeah, the car's in
shape.
great
Not
shape.
a lick of rust on or anything. So.
There's a 3-valve on Marketplace right now. It's like 12 grand. It's already set up as a race car, caged, seats,
Is that the
stripped,
Yeah,
blue
it's
one?
from
everything.
Calabogie. It's one of the Calabogie.
I think
guys.
so, yeah. And it's like if you just want to start track driving, and you don't want a Miata for whatever reason, you have an ego problem, you need a V8. That's a great way to start.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's like, yeah, it's not.
No, that's a like that was for me, not against me. I don't have the ego problem. I drove a Miata.
You guys saw the vet I sent you in the
Yeah, what the hell's that thing all about?
pure race car for
Again,
35K.
35
Yeah, I saw that
grand
one
for a
too.
mo-
383 stroker dry sump and
Like you can say
Right.
that all you want. It seems expensive, but like there's 150 grand into that car.
Which
Yeah.
is it?
How's
I haven't
35 grand too
I
expensive
haven't seen
for
this
it?
yet.
I sent it to you.
Right? Like-
I sent it,
It's probably in our group chat.
group and then
yeah.
I think individual. I think I sent it to you first.
It's just a retired race car from Motorsport, like
Yeah.
but fully like a spec cage, like
If-
comes with extra wheels and tires. It's like a built 383 stroker with a full dry sump setup. Like if you just simply add up parts, like your C5 Corvette wants a dry sump setup. It's like, well, a proper one does run like close to 10 grand, right? Okay, you want a full 383 stroker. It's like,
10
okay,
grand.
well, you're $10,000 more into the motor than you were originally. You want a full spec cage. It's like, well, what's a cage worth, right? A few grand for the parts, materials plus labor. Call it 10 grand.
Yeah.
Race buckets, you're a couple grand, right?
fire suppressant.
Fire suppression, nice wheels and tires with
Good,
spares.
good suspension isn't
Right.
cheap.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like really
If
good
you're-
suspension
if
is
somebody,
for
whatever,
4
had-
grand.
You consider it, and you're buying a used race car, you're probably getting 8 or more wheels and tires.
100%. Yeah.
35K.
So
And that
imagine,
thing's gonna be
so imagine
well
lowball
looked
the guy
after,
at 30
you know what I mean?
grand.
Yeah, it's a race car,
Yeah.
but it's
Right?
gonna be
You couldn't build
maintained.
me that for
Yeah.
35 grand.
I think if you,
You
get a
couldn't even
used race
think
car
about building one for
Yeah.
30 grand.
and
Like-
you do your due diligence, you make sure
buy a-
it's
buy
My
a
car's
C-
30 grand.
You're getting that.
Just
Buy
You're
a
right.
getting all
C5.
that for the
It's-
price
that's the way to
of
go.
a C5.
rather
Correct.
than building one.
Exactly.
Like to
That's pretty
rebuild
crazy.
like Brad's Miata is.
Well, you guys only got like 8 grand into it
Right.
because Erica and Connie are the
buy
same.
it.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well,
So
every
if you come-
LS swap is super cheap, right?
Yeah, they're
And
like
LS
40
swap is what? The
$500.
motors.
You
Yeah,
just
the motor's $900. You
right. You go
weld
to the
mounts
junkyard and
in.
pull it out. Next, you can LS swap anything you want.
Yeah.
So,
500.
did
Like,
you hear that? Angevaare Motorsports is now offering LS swaps. It's $500 if you want to talk to Brad on the phone.
Yeah.
That's Canadian.
We're
That's
actually
cheap.
printing one now for it.
Yeah.
What color do you
Oh,
want?
like,
it?
don't even get me started. Like that's like I don't care who you are, what you do, what car it is, anything. The second you engine swap, it's expensive.
Yeah,
like,
not
people don't
re
get
and
that.
re.
Even
not,
if you engine swap
not
within
re and
family.
re.
Like a re and re, like engine swapping within the same family, like putting, like for example, like taking out a blown 454 and putting in a brand new 454. It's like, yeah, you're still a lot of labor and you're still a lot of time and you're still like, oh well, this has a newer carb. You still have to redo the fuel line. It has a
All the
new
wiring,
distributor.
all
It's
the
like.
cooling system.
Like it's like the thing runs off 3 wires and it's exact plug and play and it's still a few grand just to re and re a motor. Let alone if you change something like the Miata. Super easy to LS swap because it fits. It's like you do literally have to cut the trans tunnel out of it
And the
widen
firewall.
the frame rails and widen the firewall and then weld it all back together. So step 1 to weld anything to do with a firewall is strip the entire car down to just paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People who think they can, LS swap a Miata are the same people who are like, oh, did a brake job today, like, money moves in the mechanic world. It's like, it's like, okay, have you ever pulled the dash out of anything, let alone had to put it back in?
Yeah.
Like, so imagine that's just simply step 1. Pull an
Did you pull the
entire
dash out of the vet?
No, I never want to.
No. I had to pull
No.
the dash out of the Lincoln and I wanted to fucking blow my brains out.
Right, like, I don't care who you are, like, dashboards aren't easy to come out, let alone go back in. So imagine taking your dashboard out to
Especially
be able to get
with
the carpet
glass
out, to
in
be
the
able
way.
to cut all the structure out of
They
your
put
car,
dashboards in.
to weld it back in, to then on the
Before
way
they
back
put the
in,
glass in the
rewire a
cars.
computer that doesn't exist in that car, and you think you can just go get a $500 motor to finish the job? It's like,
Yeah, like I always hear people talk about the LS swap online. Oh, you can do a turbo LS, $3,000, and it's like, yeah, that's you have an LS and a turbo with a kit. That's the cheap part. Like,
correct. The literal cheapest part of an LS swap is a $10,000 built motor.
What was this? What did you say the
Like-
other day? Like you were like, you bought the LS. Like congratulations, you bought the cheapest part of this endeavor.
Literally.
Like,
Yeah.
some line like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's so true.
Like it literally is like so. Like my LS1, I paid $7,500 for an LS1 with a T56, a Getrag mounted in a rear end with V8 Roadster's axles, the front subframe, right, and everything. Like literally all of the biggest parts of an
frame, the frame rails,
right, like the frame
thing,
rails, drive shaft, you name it, like the entire
axles,
drivetrain.
axles, drive shaft, everything.
yeah, you bought
Everything.
the kit.
I
The
bought
kit.
everything you need to V8 swap a Miata for $7,500, and I was still another 10 at least
Just $10, girls. If you're
Right.
still listening, it was
to
$10.
put it into the car.
And you're not,
Hey,
and you're
so
not
Like, at least,
considering.
and that was me doing it by
Yeah, I was gonna
myself.
say you're
Yeah,
also
right.
not considering your time. Like if you pay yourself, like you can probably add another 10.
If
Like,
Brad
easy.
paid himself, he would.
if he paid himself minimum
bankrupt
wage
fucking 12 years ago.
in Venezuela, he could add another 10 grand.
Exactly. Like it was 2 months of every single day after school and every weekend. Like it consumed my life for 2 months to V8 swap that car.
Buddy, it's still consuming your life.
Oh, it never won't.
Rob, is it also
Yeah.
consuming your life?
I'm dead. Yes, it is.
But you know, like people are like,
all of our summers.
but it's just like, okay, cool. You V8 swap. Oh man, like I'm gonna do that real quick for a minute.
Yeah, all right.
It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
The
like-
amount of times somebody's looked at my car and gone, oh yeah, I might pick up a Miata and do that too. It's like, okay, great. Your $10,000 Miata and your whatever $8,000 LS with your $5,000 T56 and your $1,200 Getrag and your $3,500 axles are literally all you need. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Don't worry
just
about
talk
your
crap, though.
$2,500 Holly or your
Right. Exactly.
every cable you
You
need.
bought that, like we bought that
Cheap.
8 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was cheap, and that was a steal.
Yeah.
8 years ago, that was a steal. For
Like that's what I
all
mean.
that,
Like saying
$7,500
all
bucks.
of that for $7,500. Like I bought
You get a motor now.
I bought 40 grand worth of stuff for
$7,500
$7,500 because the guy was getting like
Deported.
deployed to the military. Deported.
Deported to the
Deployed,
military.
Rob. Deployed.
Yeah.
Unemployed.
No.
But yeah, like that's the
Unemployable.
thing. Like fair and square in LS1, like okay, $5,000, it's aluminum. Like the internet happened, and then people realized aluminum motors are kind of worth something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
now even the rare aluminum 5.3s are like thousands, and it's like what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like-
that motor's good for like
Say that again.
the rare aluminum 5.3s.
Are how much?
They're thousands.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not doing too bad then.
Yeah.
Does anybody need one of these?
I thought you were gonna bring up. Yeah, I could get a running Coyote for $2,000.
no, I was gonna say
That literally came out of his mouth the last time we were talking about
It's-
LS.
it's-
You
Oh,
can
it's-
get a running Coyote for $2,000 as much as you can get a running LS, true LS, not truck motor, for $2,000.
Right.
As in you can't.
Exactly.
Someone will say it was running, and then you're gonna put it on a car. You're gonna be like,
What, are
finally
you gonna
got it
pull something
working.
up on
You're
Marketplace?
gonna hit the starter, and it's just
But
gonna
it-
thunk.
Look at right here. He's actively proving that like people like him, narrow-minded people that think I can go buy.
People like him.
but
What
like
is he?
you
Look-
can.
Oh, the ad doesn't exist anymore.
You can-
It was $1,700 two-wheel drive Coyote pickup truck. It had
Right.
197K on it.
Okay.
What?
And it was orange.
But again, listen to my full statement.
What your Coyote?
That's
12.
that's
You
a
need cams.
wildly different thing.
Yeah. and-
12 truck engine?
Yeah, 12 truck engine. You need cams.
But like fair and square, if you buy a whole truck for $2,000 to get the Coyote out of it, right? Okay, sure. Congrats, you own a Coyote for $2,000. You are still so far from ever putting a Coyote in something for $2,000.
And do you ever want? Let's be honest.
Right?
You don't want a truck motor
If you're doing
No.
that
because
cheap, like,
because people are like, yeah, 20,000 kilometer oil changes.
Right.
Sure.
Same with the LS world.
I towed a 40,000 pound trailer every other day with it. Like you
Like,
don't want
look
a
at
truck motor.
Example for like truck swap motors. Look at Goldie. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody, like I think that guy's goal was, I'm gonna pull the drivetrain out of this. It's
and
like,
get an LS.
right.
Like to
It's like
buy this truck to
you
own an
have
LS.
a 5.3 now that you paid $1,800 for. Guess what?
It's
I've-
garbage.
I've never changed the oil in it since I've owned it. I
Right.
just added to it. It's also been in the bottom of Shawn Lake twice. It also never once got warmed up. It literally got turned on and held to the fucking chip every
Right.
single time. That is not a good LS.
That is the
Exactly.
Like
advertisement.
unless you're buying it, being like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
pull it
gonna
out.
rebuild it.
I'm gonna do all new bearings, new rods, maybe polish the crank, sleeve it. Like unless you're going that far, like
now
unless you're
it's-
buying it
but now
for
it's
the
not
block.
a $500 LS. It's a $500 LS with $10,000 worth of engine
Yeah, and at
work.
that point, like, yeah, go get
Get a good
an
one to
aluminum
begin
block,
with.
get a dart block,
Exactly.
get something
'Cause
good.
Right
Like,
now, today on Amazon, you can buy an LS3 for $15,000, and you can buy a Coyote for
You
$15,000.
can buy.
yeah, they're the same
LS3
basically.
on
Like that's what I mean. Like
New
they are
and-
the same amount of money, and they are
Right.
not $500.
Yeah,
Would
they're
you buy
they're
one?
they're the same new and they're the same
What do you mean?
used
It's
confirmed run.
like they're sold by the manufacturer. They just happen to be on Amazon.
Really.
Like you can
That's
get like
Free
cra-
shipping.
Free shipping.
Free shipping.
yeah, free shipping.
They
No,
drop
like-
it off at the house.
I did research
yeah,
on this.
the
They-
block.
I
they're-
did
they're
literally
basically
Google it.
Fucking
comparable,
starter goes.
new and used confirmed running, I should say.
I think some people just get into projects that they just shouldn't be getting into.
Well,
Right.
let's
Like,
be honest.
If you can't afford it, don't do it.
Not you guys. I was pointing past you guys.
And YouTube,
And
I think, is the problem there, because
Who other
how many
things out
people have
there?
gone on YouTube and been like, I LS swapped my Miata,
Yeah.
I LS swapped my Fox body, I LS swapped my 240, and they make it look so easy, and you're
Fair.
like, fuck, I can do that. You just you bolt it in, you plug it in, and it turns on.
Yeah,
I'll touch on
obviously.
the LS Swap 240. That used to be like every drifter's fucking go-to. I put an LS in my 240, you know what I mean? I put a small block in my 240. But now it's like that, obviously the internet and Clay just got big, and like Jack Stan's got Lieutenant Dan.
It is
Yeah.
going to make me a liar.
Is it
The
Lieutenant Dan?
listing,
Is that
the
that
listing's
240
not
for fucking-
available.
Yeah, with the solid rear axle and I thought it was
But
still an LS,
one
but
week
maybe
ago
it's a
when I
big block
looked, you
now.
get a
but yeah.
Coyote on
His
Amazon. You
240.
could also
That
get an
thing's
LS
sick.
on Amazon.
Yeah, it is.
Both of them
And
were
then
like
they have the little
15
Baby
grand
Shark or
American.
Daddy Shark or whatever it is, like the cheap
Like-
challenge car.
Doesn't get any
which is
easier
like
than that.
LS
No.
nitrous, and it's like everybody and their brothers making fun.
That'd be hilarious for video
LS
recorder and
240s
LS.
now.
off
I also
Amazon.
love their
That'd be great.
$10,000 cheap
Jeff
car
Bezos
challenge where they
bought
didn't
me
build a
an
car
LS.
for under $30,000.
Now
Right,
there's
right,
a title
yeah.
and thumbnail right there.
What?
Jeff Bezos brought me an LS.
No, it made me a liar. The listing's unavailable. But last week,
Frig.
like literally 1 week ago, it's still in
gonna
my
get
browser
it.
history. I looked up Coyote crate motor. The first listing was Amazon. I looked up LS3 crate motor. The first listing was Amazon.
We don't want to see
Yeah.
your
They're
browsing
both
history.
15 American.
Yeah, like I looked it up. An LS3 crate engine is like 13 grand on Jegs. I can't actually find it on Chevrolet's website, which is kind of annoying.
Summit.
But if you're spending 13 grand on an
And-
LS3, why wouldn't you spend 20 on a 632 fucking big block?
Right? Obviously.
Well, okay.
Yeah, just jump
No, I'll
on.
correct. For 13 grand, and you're looking at it, correct me if I'm wrong, is a dressed motor ready to
Oh,
go in a Corvette.
Dressed motor, oil pan. I think this one.
Like
Whereas
oil
when you're
pan
buying the
intake?
632, it's a short block.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's still
maybe a
gangsta.
long block.
If you're already
No, you can
spending
get 632
13,
Or I guess,
Long block.
sorry, I guess I should say,
Yeah.
like, undressed
I'm
long
gonna buy this
block.
$100,000 car.
Like, it's not a short block, as
Step
in it's
up to
literally
a
only
Volto.
it's block and heads,
right
but
there.
like you still need an intake,
Bro, you're at 100, making
carb, and a
750.
Yeah,
oil
that's
pan,
another
whereas the
700
LS3
grand.
is literally like
Like everything.
a dressed motor ready
Yeah,
to go in the car.
that LS3 package even include a motor controller. So
Yes,
it's
like, it was literally dropping your project
yeah,
car
like
and run
it wasn't a turnkey, but it was damn close. It
there
had
you
a
go.
swapped
LS
oil
swaps are
pan.
15 grand. And then it's
Simple.
another 15 to put it in the car.
simple.
Yes, exactly.
And then it's another 15 to have it turn on in the car.
right.
So
All American.
just
Buy
buy,
that raised vet.
Yes,
Just
for
buy a
35 grand and
632
save
big block.
10,000 bucks.
Yeah.
and it'll be 15 grand once.
Simple.
And you need a
Probably not
$2,000
gonna wreck it too
carburetor.
easily.
No. Could
A
you
ma-
It's going to have a heavy duty clutch.
Share
and
the mic.
everything in it. It's going to have a heavy duty clutch and everything in it, Scully. It's probably somewhat Scully proof, but you should probably go look at it.
Nothing
I
Scully
don't
proof,
think
Rob.
anything is.
Would
Maybe
you
not.
know the street could like puts? Well, it probably would still be street legal.
Just-
So could you
Hey,
make
no.
it
just
street
put your
legal?
license plates on and drive
Yeah.
it. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Oh, okay.
Probably no electrical or lights
Define
and
street
stuff.
legal.
I mean, like street legal in the sense of like we take it to like shows or whatever.
No,
And
okay, so for
groceries
one,
and drive through.
it wouldn't be because
So do you want
like
to
it has
daily
a
drive
cage
it?
and a race seat.
Straight pipe.
No
Right.
seatbelts, no nothing, right? So you
gonna
would
be straight
never
bike,
get
it's
it safe.
Not really going to be street
Right.
legal.
Stop talking over. Like it won't ever be able to get safetied.
Right.
It won't ever be able to get street legal, right?
would live a
And I
similar
bet you
life.
when you purchase it, you're not getting assigned ownership like from the guy who had it street legal before you.
Yeah,
You're gonna
okay.
be lucky to get a bill of sale that isn't on a napkin, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, so
and
those
then-
are the best
and,
ones.
But that is totally par for the course for a
my
race
favorite.
car.
Yeah.
But for you to literally buy a retired race car, like a GT spec race car, and go, can I street drive it?
The
Like,
answer is
yeah,
yes.
go for it.
You
Drive
literally
it.
have a C5 Corvette. Just when you get pulled over, say, I changed the paint.
I forgot what vehicle I was in.
Yeah, I painted it.
It
Well,
says
you
Sorry,
could
I have
transfer on this
Alzheimer's.
car, change it to the color blue,
yeah,
and then
Yeah.
VIN swap the new car.
yeah.
Simple.
Yeah, like I'm sure you've been pulled over. Have you ever had a cop look at your registration, peer down on your windshield, look at the VIN, confirm?
Yes.
No. Really? What the fuck were you doing?
Well, I actually had Nissan Pathfinder plates on a Mazda 6 and doing a burnout through an intersection in front of 5 or 6 cops that I didn't know about.
Okay,
no,
that's
not-
on you. I'm sorry.
Not quite the VIN of a red car
Yeah.
dressed in a blue car.
Nissan
Yeah.
Pathfinder on a.
I'm sorry.
The good old
What?
days.
You were doing a burnout in a Mazda 3.
Mazda 6.
Oh, Mazda 6.
Okay, so I
Perfect.
bought.
With the V6?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I bought a Honda Civic in Toronto for $200.
Okay.
I was trying like the
So you're
marketplace
telling
trade
me
up thing.
you can case swap anything for $200?
No, it had a D series in it.
So I can de-swap anything.
So you
Yes.
can
I'll
de-swap
de-swap you,
anything
baby.
for $200.
Yes. So this actually, I'll quickly touch on this. So I bought this
should be
car for
ashamed.
$200, and I was like, we were doing like I'm gonna trade this for a fucking Lamborghini. Okay.
Obviously.
Didn't work. So, anyways,
Really?
drove it home. The car wouldn't go into reverse, and like third gear grinded.
Perfect.
So then I thought it was a great
Boy,
idea.
how's your third gear?
Well, it's fine.
Well, thirds is fine, right?
Third's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
How's second?
Carry on.
Then
Second's fine.
I thought I would post it on Marketplace. This guy with a Mazda 6, which was also manual, and V6, messaged me because he wanted a Honda. I was like, yeah, but he lived in Flesherton, Ontario. Do you know where that
No,
is?
I'm
Where
not going
is
there.
that?
I don't know
Like
where it
Owen
is.
Sound.
Yeah.
Flash your ticket.
Yeah, far.
That's where serial killers live.
Yeah.
So I drive.
What do you do? Play the skin flute in Flesherton?
Yeah. So I drive this Honda Civic with no reverse and no third gear from my house to
Well, you shouldn't need to reverse
Flush
that
flow.
often.
basically Owen Sound.
Oh,
Oh,
pause.
not again.
For fuck's sake, Scully.
Everybody's mic's still going?
Yeah.
Who's Mike?
Maybe.
Yeah, you still got a red dot on yours?
On my forehead?
Yeah. Everybody's got red, right?
I got a red dot.
I got a red and a flashing green. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Did you open up your new camera yet?
No, I haven't touched it yet.
Holy fuck! You're probably one of those guys that buy furniture. And
Dude, why do we not
plastic
just
on
wheel
it.
the freezer over and place it in the freezer? Like,
No,
with
see,
the
we
door
don't,
open.
We don't
No,
actually
this
know
is their
why.
camera.
This is our camera. It doesn't overheat. We don't even have a battery.
Oh, is
in
it because Scully touched it?
Yeah,
Probably.
Oh,
but
okay.
anytime Scully uses it, it cuts out. Anytime I could film for 8 hours if I turned it on.
Yeah.
Why don't
So-
you turn it on then?
It's too late now. It's already doomed.
Yeah, I guess.
What are you
Now
doing?
what are you doing?
What are you doing, Larry?
What's that doing on the top?
It says confirm something.
Well, yeah, just hit confirm. It should still show that we're all there and talking.
I think we're still all here. You guys all look like you haven't moved.
Uh-oh.
No, I left
All right, just
20 minutes ago.
Rob, are you still
yeah,
breathing?
we're good.
What?
Solid, I'm a solid green now.
All right, we just need a clap and then we'll get back in there.
No, no, go.
I always get yelled at for that.
Well, yeah, I
I
knew you
stopped-
weren't going to do it.
I
so
stopped doing it.
Someone has
Thank
to
you
pick up the slack.
Thank you for doing it for me.
All right,
You're going
okay,
to Fletcherton. or
Yeah, on my way to
Flesherton.
Flesherton.
you only have reverse and third.
no
You
reverse,
went
no
to
third.
Flesherton in reverse.
Anyways, I get there. As I pull in this guy's driveway, power steering pump like deletes itself.
Perfect.
He goes, yes, I'll still trade you. I said, okay, sweet. So, and keep in mind, I daily drove the Pathfinder. So I had Pathfinder plates on the Civic. So then I do the trade, half-ass sketchily signed paperwork over, and like it was kind of weird because it was in like his dead grandma's name or something. So it was like, I didn't know at the time. I was 17. I was like, fuck, whatever. So then I was like, okay,
You're still doing this shit though.
Yeah.
let's stop and get something to eat. So we like went through this little town,
Did you get
Flesherton.
anything in Fleshington?
Flesherton. So we stop at the light, and there's like, I don't know, but I just like dumped the clutch and like roasted tires through it. And there's two cops walking into the diner we were going to. I was like, frig. So I pull over immediately.
Yeah.
Previously,
Censored himself this late in
previously
the
to this, my passenger was hanging out of the sunroof, pouring Gatorade in the person that was in the back seat. So somebody
episode.
called
Just
that
in them?
like
Where? What part?
somebody called that in, and there was another cop did a
Who
loop.
are you with?
Marshy and Lakem.
Okay.
Anyways, so this happens. The other guy comes around. He's like, "Ugh, ugh." So they're like, okay, well, there's no insurance on this. These are the wrong plates. This is like part of an estate. Like, you can't be driving this car. And I'm like, yeah, okay, fair. So then he lets me go to Service Ontario to put it in my name, put temps on it. So I do that, drive it home. Then I traded that for
Lamborghini.
four-wheeler.
Turd-sized lump of coal.
No.
All right, so we've gone from a $200 vehicle to
Honda
a $200 vehicle to
Yep.
a $200
No,
vehicle.
I traded for a 350 Warrior. That thing was sick.
Now you
I'll
said
find you.
$250 vehicle.
I'll find you a photo.
Trading
of it.
up.
6-speed with reverse, 350
Like
Yamaha. It was an 89.
Turning a paperclip into a house.
And then I traded it
One Civic at a time.
for lifted extended cab short box 90 style. That was 350 5-speed 4-wheel drive. It was sick.
All right, so now we're up to a $300 car.
Yeah, and then I traded that because Heels exploded the clutch in it, and I'm pretty sure we windowed the block.
So now we're down to 100.
I traded that for Goldie, but not Goldie.
Oh, we're back
And then
at
I
color
color
was
was
it?
Okay.
It was gold, but
Okay,
it wasn't
so still
Goldie.
Goldie.
It was Goldie, but it
It was
wasn't
a
Goldie.
Goldie,
It was
not
a-
the Goldie.
It was a version of Goldie.
Pre-Goldie.
And then we ball that through the field for like a year, and then some guy came and gave me $2,500 for it. And Dad's like, "Did you learn your lesson?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah, drive piece of shit until somebody pays you way too much for
I
it.
fucking made a bunch of money and like we wrecked it." And he goes, "You're stupid," but you learn from the best, right? So
And on the topic of drive a piece of shit until someone pays you way too much money for it, the Bonneville, someone will give you $200 for it in scrap.
I already
right?
told him.
That's like way too much
I
money
already
for
told
that
him
guy.
guy.
I'd match scrap. Whatever scrap would give him, I'd match it so we could
Why did you have to steer us back?
make a video. Yeah, we're not talking about that shitbox anymore.
Right, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Fill the thing full of concrete, go across the scales. It'll weigh in way too much.
Like they're not
concrete-
stupid.
The concrete's
give you,
gonna
like-
leak out the bottom of
yeah,
it.
but they're going to give you like $300 worth of scrap, which is way more than the $200 it should be. after
More
you
than
put
the
$1,000
$500 of
I was
concrete.
gonna, yeah, after you put $1,000 worth of concrete in it.
No,
then we
you
can
know what you
jump
need
it.
to do? Not talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Where were you? You were making too much money for pickup trucks?
Went from rags to riches.
Oh, yeah.
Civics.
Yeah, in Fletchville.
Yeah.
Fletcherton, Ontario. Great spot.
Hold my beer and Flesherton this.
Why are you looking at me? You expect me to say something stupid?
Yeah,
or-
naturally I expected you to say something first.
No.
Okay.
It's your turn to
Do
say.
you guys drag your car? Do you drag?
Like
take
drag
them-
queen? Or?
Yeah, drag strip them.
No, I haven't.
I haven't
I would
either.
like to. I mean, the stock drive shaft kind of scares me. I probably want to.
You're being dramatic.
Probably.
But it's an
Until-
external one, so it's easy to change.
True. But
It's not.
fucking U-joints. You don't
Yeah.
have to pull the whole car apart.
So we
True.
can help you. Do you want to store your carbon fiber one? We'll do it now. We'll get it in 9 months.
You probably need it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Well, if you're
I would
keeping
like to,
that-
especially after I get the clutch done.
Clutch, headers.
Just see what it does. I mean, it's got to beat a 15.4 that he ran.
Shut
so.
the fuck up.
Is that a 15.4?
No, it was a 14.4.
Sorry, it was a 15.2.
Not that that's
my
anything
bad.
to brag about.
That's just still not good.
Yeah, it's only
Shit.
you're only 2 seconds off what the magazines got 30 years ago. Congratulations.
I think he was scared the tow truck was going to fucking
Well-
run him over.
in the back of my head, I could hear you going, "It's a long drive home, and we just got it running. Don't break
That's so
it."
weird
It'd be a
that
long push for you.
I know. You would just go home.
Yeah.
I would also
My
was
car
just going
works.
home. I would have.
Flat toed me with.
No,
the
I would
Mustang.
have let you sit in the back
broken
seat.
motor too, didn't we?
Yeah, that was or else I would have smoked you in King of the Street.
Yeah. All right.
Oh fuck. Here we
Here
go.
we
Now
go.
we have
Is that a
to.
challenge?
Yeah.
Now we have fucking Scully the drag racer.
Yeah.
I think the Dodge truck.
I think
the
almost-
lifted tow truck with
And
37
I think
on it
almost
just would beat
anything
him.
in the parking lot that currently has an engine in it would almost match
Your
your...
CX-5 would dog on me.
Oh, 100% it would.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything in the parking lot that has an engine would compare to your Corvette on the strip that day.
That day.
Yeah, I'm not saying
well-
I'm not
Whoa,
saying
whoa,
everything's
whoa, whoa,
faster,
whoa!
but
There's a
that
couple
day.
things out there with engines. Not quite. A red one, a blue one, whatever the fuck's under that cover.
Well, I think next time you go
Yeah,
to the
like a
drag
bone stock NA Miata
strip- Yeah.
would probably do a 15-second quarter mile, just like
probably.
Scully did.
Well, the thing is, what he needs is he needs something that holds the RPMs at a certain point, so he can just have the gas pedal
Yeah, like
forward and let off the
okay,
clutch.
picture this. I put thought in this. Like, imagine if
Yeah.
the button was so conveniently close to the shifter
Yeah.
that you could let go of the button that initiates
Yeah, and then
said, like you could almost call it a secondary limiter.
Yeah, like perhaps like a second stage of a limiter, maybe like
Right, like-
I don't know.
And like because it would sound pretty wicked because it's just cutting
Yeah,
the ignition,
yeah,
so you
just
have
cut the
extra fuel and
ignition.
Probably
everything.
shoot fire.
Was
too.
that
Yeah,
shoot
probably.
fire? It probably
It
would,
might.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So picture
Certainly,
this.
no
like,
one would use that
if
as
you
its
could just-
primary purpose.
No.
So if you could just
So
turn
you probably
the
jump on your
dial
trunk and fucking
to find exactly
parking
what
lot.
limit,
Yeah.
right?
I'm
So
God.
You set it to whatever you need to, launch nicely, and then
Do they
as soon
make
as you
things
launch,
like
you let off
that?
the button.
Somebody should make that.
Yeah, someone should
Write
look
that
into
down.
this. Yeah.
Oh, I have a name for it.
Yeah.
Launch control.
No,
I was thinking
it's
two-step.
lunch control.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Have you lunched that car?
One time with it.
Yeah,
And
and you roasted
It was
the clutch.
the most abusive thing I've ever done to a
no,
car.
it's not.
Excuse
It
me.
doesn't. That
I
doesn't
watched
crap
you
the top-
donuts in the parking lot for
That
45
doesn't-
fucking minutes.
That doesn't
last
hurt a
dude.
car. That's fine.
That doesn't. It wouldn't crack your top 25. What do
No,
you mean?
so the one
Like,
time I did it, it didn't chirp the tires and it just smoked the clutch.
The new clutch?
The new clutch, which
Holy
is why
fuck.
which is
Well, that
why
means
I've
it's
never
broken.
done
Okay,
it.
what were you doing right prior to this? Burnouts?
No. We were
I was at the airport.
We were at the airport.
He turned it on. It was fucking
No.
April of last year.
No, we were being autistic at the airport, and then
Shocker.
we're leaving the car, and we weren't there long enough for them
So
to.
it did a dead hook and broke through the clutch.
Yeah,
I don't believe you. I think it was probably user error.
you were.
I
right
wasn't
behind-
in it. I was
I wasn't in the
behind.
car.
It's
Like
it just bogged
500,
down.
500 horsepower will dead hook 305 through the same clutch you have. I don't believe you.
Like
I think you were probably like pussyfoot in the clutch or something.
No, it
Well,
wasn't.
what I think
dumped
happened is it just dragged the motor down through the clutch a little and didn't just dump and spin, and he thought it was slipping.
Right, like if it
It's like,
pulls
yeah,
the
the-
RPMs down.
Rather than the tire slipping, the clutch slipped for a moment, and
Well, yeah,
then
it's
he went.
obviously it always slips
Something's
a
gonna
little
slip.
bit. Yeah.
It took
Did you
off.
did you smell clutch after?
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck! You probably pussyfooted it.
Oh my
He was
god, I
probably
hate
like,
that. Yeah.
Oh, what's
Whoa.
the braking procedure for that new clutch?
No, like I dumped it.
Wow.
I wasn't in there. I was behind.
I don't know if
it.
we can
I
be
don't
friends
believe you.
anymore.
I know it bogged down, and he called me.
I don't
He was like,
believe-
"This
We don't want to
smells
pull
like
that
shit."
clutch out again.
No,
I
and that's
really-
why I did it one time, and I won't do it again.
I also
Okay.
really don't believe that
The clutch
cold. What size tires do you have?
275.
Little baby
Cold
tires.
275s.
If your tire
400
doesn't start with a
there.
3, don't
on
talk
a
to me.
random street, probably either
Slicks.
late at night / early in the morning.
It was pretty late at night.
Yeah,
Right,
it was
like
probably
that's-
3 a.m.
That's what I mean. Like early in the
was-
morning is in like 3 a.m.
It was
Cold
dark.
surface.
I remember it was darker.
cold surface, random road, cold 275s of a street variety,
We're just going to McDonald's.
and sub 400
Yeah, where? In
horsepower.
fucking Windsor?
I don't
No,
believe it slipped
yeah.
that clutch without it being at least a little bit of user error.
That's like the other night. Fucking.
I will say, as a Coyote owner, I am slightly jealous of the LS guys who can just throw two-step on their cars, because I will destroy my oil pump gears if I do that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but why do you want to do that?
Well, maybe if I want to go drag racing.
You just got to learn how to slip the clutch. Or just dump it and do a fucking
Talk to Scully with
330
slipping
foot burnout.
yeah,
Who are we talking
Boy.
to about slipping clutches?
Scully. He's the expert.
I can't believe you would do that to that thing.
Yeah.
Should we take it away from him?
I
We
think
might
so.
have to. That's it. You're
Confiscate
grounded.
it.
Here's my
talk to you
keys,
tomorrow.
Dad.
All right,
No.
I'm calling Simon.
Call
Yeah, he
Simon.
can drive it
Yeah,
home.
keys are getting confiscated.
Give it to
Simon
Hunter.
says.
Hunter,
You're
but-
driving
Hunter
the
would take care of
Saturn
it.
this summer. Simon's driving the Vet.
Yeah.
He'll break the Saturn.
He'll break
Well,
the
I don't know.
Saturn.
He has like a perfect record on automatics.
Scully or Simon? I guess
Scully,
they're the
both,
same
yeah.
person.
Yeah, you do actually.
Yeah, he has yet to break an automatic.
His Bonneville with 400,000 shifts like a dream.
I think it's just slipping right though.
I think
like
it's slipping so
like
much
yeah,
it's
the gear
smooth.
changes are rough, but because the torque converter itself is slipping, it's still smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably
like-
just so much goddamn fucking clutch
Well,
material
no,
in it.
Yeah, it's got
engine
friction
And I
on
bet
the
you,
fire.
so loose.
if you did a tranny flush, it'd be toast.
Well,
You'd
you
have
did
no-
change
it
the
would not
transmission
stand a
fluid.
chance.
The transmission fluid has been changed.
Yeah,
on
which
it.
changed
Oh,
at like what,
God.
320?
No, 286, 288.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
God,
along
it's on
with
its
the shift
way out
cylinder.
then.
Well, those,
All right.
Those are not known for good trans.
We don't need to talk about transes right now.
I agree.
So what's a better motor, Coyote or LS?
What do you want to do?
Case.
We
That's what I'd
wanna-
say.
Yeah, probably high horsepower, circuit track, and reliability.
I think high horsepower, circuit track, reliability, you probably don't want boost. You're going to want displacement, LS, or even big block.
Not a big block. Too heavy.
Just
Do they
too
not
heavy.
make aluminum ones?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
If you have fucking 40 grand.
Yeah, like.
Okay, yeah.
But
Sure,
like,
that's fair.
I say no as if. Sorry, I didn't mean no as in they don't exist. No as in not really.
Not really? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
like if you want to spend a crazy amount of money, like again in today's age, like
Dave spent 40 grand.
No.
no, I think you spent like 20.
That is a super, super,
Like it
super
is a rare,
motor.
like matching numbers, fucking era specific motor.
Is that an
It's-
L88?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or-
okay.
yeah. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway,
It's a
It's an
C3,
aluminum
Yeah.
427.
Yeah, that'd be an L88.
but yeah,
Big
like,
block.
but no, if you like, okay, yeah.
Can you
fi-
repeat that?
five?
Sorry?
Big block. 427. Aluminum.
But if you're going for
Corvette.
500 horse, NA, on a road course,
Pick one, honestly. They're roughly the same weight, give or take 20 pounds.
no, the Coyote's surprisingly heavier than an LS.
I looked it
It's
up.
like 85 or something pounds heavier.
I looked it up. It's generally around 15 to 20 pounds.
If you read the Chat GPT, it compared, because I also Googled it, it compared like how they ship in a crate and how Coyotes ship in a crate are no accessories, like an undressed motor, and how it compared shipped in a crate, the LS, was the fully dressed LS3. If you're going off the ChatGPT
yeah.
answer of Google.
I was going off the Google AI answer.
Yeah, like that, or that's
which,
what I mean.
Which said, give or take, probably 15 pounds. Because it also depends. Like, you get into a Mustang. Any Mustang with a Coyote has E-Pass, so you don't have a power steering pump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have AC in the car, right? This all makes a difference. And
Yes,
Yeah.
AC is important.
I think
We're fat.
Because I think like dressed to dressed, like ready
You
to
wear
run to
dresses
ready
now?
to run, it's like an 80-pound difference.
I don't think it's quite that much. I'm pretty sure it's closer to 20.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not the one
Google
arguing
it.
with them right now.
I mean, I did.
This guy, he was gonna bring a bunch of notes.
Yeah, I actually forgot my folder.
What's a dress?
Did you have a folder?
I had a
dress-
folder
Okay, we're having you
anyway, I
back on in the
forgot it.
summer. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay,
So,
so
Do they have any, like the LS, you got to baffle the oil pans and do things like that. Is there any Coyote oil starvation problems?
not starvation, more so just like the plastic oil pump gears.
Yeah, the
take
oil pump
RPM.
gears are made from a really weak cast metal. So if you're anticipating hitting a limiter, which on a road course car you very well could, it'd probably be smart to do the oil pump gears, maybe even the whole oil pump, just while you're at it. And
The pumps are usually fine. It's just the fucking oil pump gear.
yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, while you're in there, you can just get a whole Ford Performance billet thing off an illuminator bolted on.
Yeah.
Do the front crank sprocket too, because you're taking it off, and they have been. I'm not going to say they're as bad, but like they do break sometimes, and you're already going to have it off in your hands. So
I think
you
for
do
like
those two things, and
I still think an LS, like if you're doing like a 500 horsepower, like what you described, 500 horsepower track car, I'd still say LS, probably. But like, because a Coyote, the way me and you talk about it, that shines is how little you have to get into the engine to make 1,000 horsepower. They'll just do it.
but at 500, it's like either can do it. Particularly a Gen 3 because it has the 12-to-1 compression, good heads, good cams. But like a Gen 2 or a Gen 1, you can still get to like 480 wheel.
Yeah, but they are expensive.
With a tune. It is more expensive to do.
it is more
stuff.
expensive.
It is, yeah.
I-
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like,
Yeah, they
I don't
just
necessarily think so because, I mean, as we discussed, motor to motor, they're roughly the same.
Look at the shit-eating grin on his face.
He's been waiting for this.
On a Coyote, you're going to have to do oil pump gears, front sprocket. On an LS, you're going to have to do a cam to get to 500 wheel. And yeah, I think that's a pretty comparable cost thing to do. You can run them both on a Holly. You probably don't want to have VCT on a Coyote if you have Holly. I know it has VCT control, but from what I hear, it's not great. Maybe you need to spend more on the computer because you want to run a forward control pack so you can have that good VCT control. But yeah, I think it's pretty comparable cost-wise.
yeah. What about reliability and long-term maintenance?
Coyote.
Coyotes are pretty good. They're both good.
Yeah, I don't think either are necessarily bad.
Yeah, and they both have so much aftermarket support.
Yeah.
It's like we're talking about two great engines, really.
Yeah,
Like, they're just
and because I guess like one thing that stands out though is like what's doing timing chain on a Coyote.
Full
Gay.
timing set.
Yeah, probably sucks.
What four chains, four phasers. I want to say you're about $1,000 in parts.
I
Okay,
think we did look it up. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I
And-
thought it
but
was
then what's
more.
the labor involved?
Well,
Dual
front
over
cover
cam.
comes off.
Yeah.
Is the motor
It's-
in the vehicle or is it out of the vehicle?
Yeah.
Like let's say in the vehicle,
The whole front end.
You want to get that job
Right.
done? How much is it?
Yeah, you
I
gotta
mean,
take
both
it
of them
from
are the
the
same.
rod
You know, you
shit.
take
need
you
room.
take the timing cover off, and it's all right there.
right?
It's
you're
just the timing
racing-
cover on an LS is this big, and
Yeah.
the whole front of the motor on the Coyote.
If you're racing the car, you'd probably have the stuff to take either one out, right? Like the motor would come out easily.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it depends on what it's in. Like if it's in a stock Corvette and a stock Mustang, like
That's
it's
true.
not easy to pull motors out of them.
Right.
Like okay, it's easy to pull the LS out of my Miata because of the
You
way
made it
we
that
did
way.
it.
That's right,
right.
yeah.
Like
So we've done Corvette cams without pulling the motor.
right, but you can do
Yeah.
you can do everything you need to do to a Corvette to make 500 wheel, like roughly, like without doing much more than like draining the coolant and lifting the rad out.
And how much did that cost you, Scully?
I don't even make 500.
Well,
And
again,
how much
that's
did that
completely
cost you,
different.
Scully?
So you had a
Well,
pro-
that's
you had a
different because he
broken motor.
exploded a motor.
Yeah, I exploded a motor.
and
That's
needed
why-
a new
Okay,
one.
fair.
Yeah, I'm not really a good
But
example.
and
of that.
again,
You
like
are a
we're
bad
not talking
example.
LS because okay, if you're starting with
Bonneville
a
owner.
base model C5 Corvette, yeah, that's not making
Sorry.
like 500 horsepower to the
Scuffed
package. We're
white
saying,
Nikes.
assuming you have a
Like
a C6 Grand Sport with the LS3 in it,
Like,
to
what's
make
the-
500 wheel.
Yeah, but what's the
You're-
most my car would get out of what it's in it now? Like 400 wheel, and that's kind of.
I don't know. See that little blue
Well, yeah.
bottle down on the ground right there? Do you want to
Yeah,
find
that
out?
says 1,000.
I bet you it'll
again,
make 1,000 once.
Yeah. One can company make 400 to the wheel.
Like an LS1, like a
Like
stock,
all day long.
a stock
It's been
ish,
proven.
like
Yeah.
stock-ish, as in like it's still a
402.
5.7 and it's still
And
the heads that
last
GM
5 years,
supplied it
it's
with.
still
Yeah.
going to
Is
go
a
into another
400 horsepower
vehicle.
motor.
It'd be
Yeah.
fine.
And the 6.2 in the exact same spec, but being a 6.2
Is a 500
is a 500 horsepower motor.
Yeah,
all day
because
long.
it's
Yeah.
more displacement, probably
Right.
more compression, better heads. You're gonna change the cam in either of them.
Yeah, but if you go to the extent of, throwing whatever heads you want at it and whatever parts you want at it, it's like, well, that's venturing from the quick bolt-on stuff.
Yeah, it's
but,
not bolt-on
But if you
anymore.
throw on good heads, intake, long tube headers, the cam of your choice, and spec it properly, domed pistons instead of dished pistons, the whole 9 yards, like an LS3 can make a real spicy 550 very easily. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I think the
Like-
LS3 is my favorite one.
The LS3,
it's the goat.
like if you compare all of it, it's like,
LS9. I guess that doesn't count.
well, no, but
So rare.
but like
Those are
no,
hard to find,
But again,
yeah.
the LS9 is a built LS3 with a blower on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it
and to
is, like it literally is.
Let's be honest. If you want to make power on an LS9, you have to do all the same bullshit as any other LS. You're gonna want to do a cam. You're gonna want to look into heads. Like
Right, and then you might as well port the blower because it's all apart, and then now you can make 1,000 horsepower.
Yeah.
yeah,
but, like-
but now you're at 1,000, and it's like fuck. Are those aluminum blocks good for 1,000?
Yep.
Reliably?
Oh,
Like,
Yep.
it's-
Yep.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
But like probably 1,000.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say 1,000 like as in 1,200, 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, an aluminum block LS is good for 1,000 horsepower.
Okay. So that's kind
As
of
long
the
as you
limit.
don't puke the insides out.
Yeah.
Like the block itself is not twisting and falling apart at that number.
Okay.
Yeah. The LS, so like ignoring the like a 5.3. Like-
whoa, easy. 5.3 or fuck off, bud.
Yeah. But the 5.3s are great.
4.8 or fuck off, bud.
Yeah.
4.3 or fuck off, bud.
4.8 revs 100 RPM higher.
Yeah. But the so like the 5.3 is a great motor because it's the most I guess the
Abused.
most produced, easiest to find aluminum motor that you just punch out and sleeve to whatever you want and put whatever parts you want in it.
Yeah.
But if you ignore that, so the LS1, I don't know why, I don't know how, had really good oil return properties. So the LS1 is like the least likely to starve on track. The LS2s were kind of just like a whatever motor, like in a sense, like the LS2s,
Isn't it just
barely
one of them
existed.
6 liter?
It's a bridge between the 1 and the 3.
like kind of literally, yeah. It's like it wasn't quite the LS3, but it was a 6 liter.
6 liter.
No,
Yeah.
no one's out there looking for them.
No, it's like if you have one, great, you have one instead of a 5.7, but it's like, okay, you also could have waited one more year and got an LS3 in the exact same model car. But if you compare like LS1, they're great, they can make 400, and for whatever reason, they oil starve the least easy. The LS3s, for whatever reason, again, it is something to do with like the Gen 3 to the Gen 4, the oil passages returning back. I guess they're just inherently hold a bit more oil up in them. So you can oil starve an LS3, and we're talking like stock, a bit easier than an LS1. But again, on both of them, like you put a baffled oil pan and like you kind of solve that. But if you ignore all those problems, we're also talking like I have a stock oil pan with baffles in it, and I pulled 2Gs in corners.
That's modified.
You're right, I did weld it. It is cut up to weld it.
Not
To make it fit the
Yeah.
steering and subframe.
But it's a stock LS1 pan with a baffle in it, and I pulled 2Gs in a corner. It's like that's a lot of Gs for a car in general,
Yeah, it
right?
is, yeah. It
So
is.
neither of them, it's not like they oil starve easy. It's just those are two comparisons between the two. But at the end of the day, the LS3 is, all the right geometry in all the right places. It's Gen 4, so it's a little bit better in terms of engine control. You have the more tooth on the reluctor, more teeth on the cam. Random little things like that. But then when you get into the LS7, it's kind of like
junk.
it's amazing because it's a 427, like it's a 7 liter, right?
Yeah,
But
they-
for
they've
whatever
had
reason,
issues.
they slapped a funny geometry head on it that loves to wear out guides and drop valves. So your best
Yeah.
mod for an LS7 is put LS3 style heads on it, and you just bulletproofed an LS7. But if you want a 427 and you're afraid of an LS7, buy a 5.3, sleeve it, put LS3 heads on it, and go make 650 wheel horsepower naturally aspirated.
An LS7 is the best $15,000 motor that you can safely run for 30 grand.
Right. Again,
Like,
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa.
well, yeah, because you buy one for
math
15,
isn't
you take the
mathing.
stock heads off, you throw them away, and then you put on new heads, badass heads. I mean, it's a part. You may as well throw in some high compression
yeah.
pistons.
Then while you're in there, you might as well pull the stock dry sump setup out and put a real dry sump setup on it.
yeah, and
And
now
then
you're
boom,
under
you have
30
the best-
grand.
Now you have the best LS that never existed from
690 wheel
factory.
horsepower, and
Yeah.
you're off to the races.
But yeah, in terms of like throwing parts at it and getting a wicked motor, it's like the LS3 is the best one to start with. Like, and because even then the LS3, we're also talking like whatever all the names are, but like the aluminum motor from the Escalade and what else had it? Escalade, a
Denali.
few Denali's.
1500s.
But anyway, anything that had the aluminum 6.2 as an LS3, like, mine's not an LS3, it didn't come from a Corvette. Mm-hmm. But
How do you know that? You don't know that. That guy was a fucking liar.
Yeah, I guess that guy is a liar.
What's
so
his
maybe
name?
It is.
Fucking cocksucker
Fucking-
Magoo?
Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Rob Lowe.
Fucking Bob Lowe.
But
there.
yeah, it's kind of like they're all the same, but they're easy enough to find. It's like they came in so many cars for so long. They even came in random trucks and stuff. It's like, yeah, like kind of can't go wrong.
Yeah.
G8 GXPs.
They're so
Dope.
rare.
Yeah, like
Dope, though.
Oh, the
6 days.
G8 GXP. Oh, that's so cool.
There's one outside if you want to buy it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
let's swap.
perfect.
As is, where is
Yeah,
zero.
where is-
swap.
Does it
Right.
already have one?
No, it was a V6 car originally.
Yeah,
The easy part's over. The engine is in it.
Yeah. Yeah, the $500
Again,
part's
bull
over.
plastic.
Just
Now
slap it
for
in
you're for
there.
the $25,000 part.
we can't chirp.
I'll edit that out.
We can just tell you that one after.
We
But
should
yeah,
wrap
it's-
her up here soon.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, where I think the Coyote shines is if you want to go drag racing or roll racing and you want to throw boost at it specifically.
Even
Yeah.
street driving.
Yeah, even street driving. If you want to, because let's say you're like, oh man, I want to make like 600-700 wheel. I don't want to fuck with it too much. You can buy a Coyote, pick your generation, throw 10 pounds of boost at it, LU-47s or Predator 55 injectors. You're good. Maybe
Yeah.
oil pump gears if you're worried about it, but really like you have a stock motor, you're not going to spin it much over 75, 8 grand.
And also, the manuals don't hold insane power either.
They do and they don't. Like we said, that dude in blue, he's got like 100,000 miles on his car.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
I think they like even mine with the twin plate clutch. They say safely like 750.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a clutch.
Which I mean, that's a lot of power.
Aren't
Like,
you gonna do
people
that
people
kit
are
this
so
year?
like jaded these days. Think 1,000's not even that crazy, but like 750 horsepower. That's a lot. Of power.
Yeah, like his
500
car's
especially in a
650.
stick car.
like,
You're- like his
500 to the
car's-
tire is a lot
is
of
a lot,
horsepower.
yeah.
600 to the tire is a lot of
Yeah,
horsepower.
People
like-
people say it's not anymore, but it is a lot.
is.
A lot of
Dude, you
horsepower.
get into, especially you get into a stick car and
Yeah.
like I have the live rear end and it's like you're
Yeah.
kind of wrestling
Well,
it a
even-
bit. And,
We call those the party rear ends around here.
oh hell yeah!
Like even mine bone stock. I mean, really, it's like it doesn't feel that fast to me now.
We're spoiled.
But
We're,
we're
all
spoiled.
spoiled.
But I'm like, dude, you put a kid in this car, you die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they are
100%.
fast.
Yeah.
Like, or even when I floor it, I'm used to the acceleration.
Yeah,
but I
like-
look down, I'm like,
Like, could you
holy
imagine,
crap.
come the day your car is 20 years old and a few of them are popping up on the market for
And
an actual
Scully
like,
fucking buys it?
and
Yeah, for,
somebody
like-
like Scully bought a 650 horsepower C7 manual. They would wrap it like
No,
they would wrap it
it
around
would need a-
your own like mailbox at the end of the driveway.
It would need
like,
a fucking trunk lid and rear taillights from the two-step and him jumping on it.
exactly. Yeah, but it's like that's like, and yours is 650 crank horsepower and torque.
And it works
Like so,
good.
Oh,
pe-
your
people
car's
put them
so
on the
good.
dyno. People
It's
love to
fast.
say like they're not actually that much power, but like on the dyno they'll put like 580 the tire, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, easily.
yeah,
That's
but like have you?
tons. That's
But like
tons of power.
if anybody who's ever said 580 horsepower in a C7 Corvette's not fast hasn't driven one,
yeah.
Even a,
Like-
They're stupid.
right?
I don't think the Z06s with a stick especially will get too low. I don't think, but a Stingray might.
Stingray will.
I think a Stingray might. Even that,
Yeah.
still 455 on those things. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, 460 like crank.
That's a cool motor.
So
to
again-
Yeah.
do some stuff too.
yeah, and you can do a lot to that.
Yeah, you can do a lot to that
Yeah.
fairly. Yeah, and have a.
And like even that, like those might get cheap one day
Yeah.
too. And it's like,
Yep.
jeez,
well,
like
well, they
that's
kind of already are affordable. Like in the grand schemes of
For
sports
who?
cars.
Your dad again?
No, but like a
Not us.
but an early
No,
gen,
they're all their Stingrays are.
They're
coming
not-
down.
They're
coming down.
like an
Yeah,
early
they're-
model
Yeah.
C7 Stingray.
They're not 50 grand anymore?
They're
They're-
right
well, like-
around there.
But like
right
is
around.
about 50 grand, but like a C6 is 40.
A
and
C6
good
out of 6 is 60.
Right, but that's what I mean. So like C7s exist cheaper than
C606s.
like C6s. Like
I've had
Where
my.
you,
That's
where you
a-
want to be as a C6 Grand Sport, let's be honest.
like
You get the wide body, you can still
See,
take
fair
the
and
roof
square.
off. For
fair
a
and
street
square,
car,
like a C6 Grand Sport. Bang for buck would be the best car to start with. Who shit? Scully.
Oh my god.
That fucking reeks. You should try cooking your food.
that's fucking weak,
So-
dude.
Like
Don't demonstrate.
So like obviously
Not like hold on, I need to interrupt you for a second. One time in the middle of the heat of summer,
Oh yeah.
If this is about fucking someone's diarrhea, I'm gonna throw up.
no, fucking, my Cadillac was parked outside.
Fucking clowns listen to them giggling like schoolgirls.
This guy gets in my
He can't
Cadillac.
even breathe. For those who are not watching, please watch and look at
Sean gets,
his cheeks are turning blue.
This guy has the stinkiest farts of all time.
so Sean gets in my Cadillac in the heat of summer with the windows up, shits himself, gets out of it, shuts the door. I don't realize. I come back a half an hour later. I open the door. It's been baking.
Oh my goodness.
It was the
Still.
most. It was the grossest thing I've ever.
Did you
smelled.
throw the
seals
Cadillac
on the
out?
Cadillac are fucking mint.
The door seals on that car were perfect, but I opened the door. Holy fuck!
Yeah, you had to move it so you were in there for
I had
like
to
at least
move
a
it
minute.
and leave it with the windows down. It was the grossest thing ever.
That's insane.
Sorry that we got through that story of almost dying.
Unbelievable.
So,
Okay.
anyways, sorry about that. We have
Okay, back to where we were. Obviously, like the C6 ZR1 and the C6 Z06 are both faster and cooler than a Grand Sport. But for what it's worth, a C6 Grand Sport is like the like
C6
not-
or C7?
C6 Grand
C6.
Sport.
Grand Sport.
Grand Sport
Pro
is
Charger.
like
Sure.
the best like
All arounder.
well like the best
The best street car.
He's been
Yeah,
arguing
like-
this with me forever. He loves that.
Right, like I'm not gonna say it's like literally the best
'Cause,
street
like-
car ever, but like it's the best car to start with because it's like stock LS3 is
Over,
gonna make 400 horsepower.
Yeah, dead
How
nuts
much do they
reliable.
cost? How much do they cost compared to a C7 Stingray?
A C7 Stinger, you're less. You're around the same. You can find them in the
was gonna say, I'm
40s. They're
pretty-
close to 50
Pretty sure
usually.
they're about the same
but
price wise.
like a C6 Grand Sport with the LS3 is the wide body Grand Sport,
Yeah, Z06 body.
right?
It's
like
the-
so it looks like the
It looks like a Z06 or a ZR1.
Yeah.
It's the only wide body C6 you can take the roof off, which
Yeah.
I'd say is a
it's kind of
important
cool. Like
thing
for
on
a street car, it's
car.
pretty cool,
I'd
right?
say, yeah.
But then
Cars
it's an
are dope.
LS3, so you can throw parts at it and make a ton of horsepower. You can throw a blower on it and make it faster than a ZR1.
Is
like
sorry to interrupt. Is the C7 Grand Sport LT?
It's the LT.
all C7s are LTs.
I hate them, except for yours. Yours is cool.
LTs do sound awesome.
Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
LTs sound great, yeah.
Every C6, aside from the ZR1, on the street is going to give you the same base experience of wow, V8 noises, 6-speed manual.
C6s are great because they're just that little bit newer than a C5. C5 is like
It's the refined version of it.
yeah, like it's and a C5
they
is the
sanded off the
perfect car.
edges.
Like if you were buying a car to go racing and you had a very limited budget, it's like, okay, start with a C5 and throw parts at it because a C5 with parts and a C6 with parts could be the same car at the end of the day turning laps on a racetrack.
Yes.
But if you're buying a summer car and you want something that you can modify easy,
You can
and
turn the
go
headlights
fast,
on
and
without
you can
getting
go-
out of the car.
right. C6 is very
I see what you did there. That's funny. For those of you who didn't understand that, Scully has to manually put his headlights up because he's a nerd.
He loves popping the hood on that
Weight
thing.
reduction.
Yeah.
No motors.
Oh, the C6 Grand Sport, it also has the shortest gears of any of the C6s, which I'm a big fan of short gears.
yeah.
Light to light, big light to light.
Well,
guy.
like
Yeah,
in a
well, I have the
sense, like,
373s in my car. It's fucking great.
And it's still slower than my car.
I don't believe that.
but like who needs, in a sense, like who needs so much gear that it'll do, on paper 300 plus kilometers an hour, but it can't actually do it in real life.
500 miles an hour.
Like you and me had this conversation, right? Like
Yeah.
on paper, my car will do 409 kilometers an hour.
Yes.
It can't.
paper.
Like it literally can't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's not
On
possible,
paper.
yeah.
On
Like
I don't care
we
how long
literally
the road is, if
we
you put it
literally
in
did
sixth
407 kilometers an hour right here
It
one
won't
day.
get that
but
last two, though.
It will
No.
not get the last.
But
two.
it's like that. But that's not how cars work. Like
That's
drag
the
horsepower,
aerodynamic
blah
force
blah.
kicks in.
So for anything that doesn't have 2,000 horsepower, why wouldn't you want to just get 0 to 100 way quicker what, to not be able to do 300? Well, you can't anyway. So
You know what you
Where-
buy?
where can you
Mexican
go?
GTR. If you want to get 0 to 100 fast, Mexican GTR.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
You get a 4,500 pound all-wheel drive vehicle, slap a blower and a fuel system on it, and you can.
Don't
run
forget oil
low.
pump gear.
Yeah, you don't need them.
Don't tell that.
Trevor's
to
but in
Trevor.
the
Trevor's
grand
uncle.
scheme of things, like you can do that to a Chev truck.
It's a lot more.
A lot of people don't.
but why?
A lot of people choose
Well,
the Ford because of the lighter body.
Yeah, I think for one, it's
I
like
don't- I don't
1,000
disagree
pounds
with that.
lighter.
Yeah,
because like it is an
aluminum.
aluminum body
Yeah,
versus
it's a
steel
lot
body.
lighter.
Like, but
Also,
like,
they
fair and
stopped
square,
putting V8s in the new fucking Chev red cap short boxes. They're all the 2.7 turbo and V6.
Yeah, I guess so. But but okay,
stupidity.
call it like
Oh,
if you-
previous.
but like an
Drew's
LT,
gen. You
right?
could
Like,
get 5.3.
right. So you get a 5.3, like turbo's a turbo. Like whether it's going on a Coyote, you know what I mean? It could go on like
Yeah.
turbo's a turbo. So
As
if you're
long
buying
as you
turbo
have enough-
manifolds and turbos, you can negate the cost of that. If you're adding 2 turbos to something, it costs the same on that, right? Roughly,
Give or
Yeah.
take.
It's
right?
just weird that not a lot of people seem to do it on anything but the Ford trucks.
I can only
Like,
really
right,
think
sure
of.
why.
But it's because the
Transmission.
internet.
But maybe
Well, I can only think of
the
two things, yeah.
Those
One-
trucks had 10 speeds as
But
well.
I
The
wonder
new
if
ones
the,
do. The old ones, those 8 speeds were fucking junk, and
Yeah,
those
the
8
8
speeds
speeds
were
were
more
terrible.
junk.
Yeah.
I also wonder if the tuning for the 10 speeds is better for performance on the Fords, because when you have that many gears, like transmission tuning is huge.
100%.
Like being
Yep.
able to get those shifts with right when you want them, no torque reduction, just banging gears, like that's important
Well, those trucks are dogging any Mustang out there.
on the street. Yeah, because you
Those
have
are
all-wheel
way
drive.
faster.
Yeah, but like,
Right.
respectfully, Drew, if you're listening, right now, like, okay, depends, but like, out of the hole, I bet you your car would get it, Drew.
What is his car?
He's got a 18 F-150 red cap short box with a Roush blower on it, 5 liter,
Oh, I've
10
seen
speed.
that truck, yeah.
Yeah, but he has like 6 psi. Just pull it up to 10.
He also
pump gas will
pussyfoots the
take it.
fuck out of it.
I want to see
And it
you
also
take it
breathes
for
through a
a...
single 2.5-inch exhaust. We found out.
Yeah, it also has a single fucking tiny exhaust. I don't think he'll let me take it for a lick. He said he would, but
What if
it,
he
like if he did you see my comment on his Facebook? I said I
No.
can't wait for this to run a 10.7 this summer.
Yeah.
Well,
Like it should run a 10.
It should.
Fuck me, the thing makes jam. He's gonna have to get it retuned after this exhaust too, because that's gonna make a world of difference.
Here's something slightly off topic, but like, why don't we bring Dodge into it? Not that I like them per se,
Because Hemis are fucking junk.
but there's the Demon, right? So can't you just put a Hellcat blower on a Hemi and make 700 plus, right? They have an 8 HP, the best transmission on the market as far as I'm concerned.
I don't think the Hemis will take it. I don't think the internals are strong enough. On the
No,
Like-
they're not
like,
as
okay,
strong enough
fair,
for
but-
themselves without a blower.
No,
You
like,
have to.
yeah, okay,
I think
fair.
some people have actually made decent power on a 5.7, but you have to like really get in there. It's
Yeah.
very like you got to basically build.
Like
it.
you
They
have to
build
like
one.
it's crazy. Like let's say it cost $5,000 to do 400 wheel horsepower on your LS. It's $15,000 to make 400 wheel horsepower in your fucking Hemi.
No, I
Even
know,
though they
but
come
because they
factory
have to mark-
405.
like, because the factory support's not
'Cause
there.
they're junk.
But like, let's say in the grand scheme of things, though, like
the 6.1's great.
it's yes, it's a
That's a
little
good one.
different, but drop a Hellcat motor in a Dodge half ton with an 8 HP behind it. Why would that not be faster than everything around it?
It might. What I think it comes down, the big thing on Fords is probably just the fact that it's a vetted combo. People are doing it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Like
That's
it's
the thing
the
is
fact
people are
that I
doing
don't-
it.
Like I don't have to figure it out. I call Midnight Performance. I'm like, hey, give me a daylight kit and one of your built 10 speeds. Cool. I call Lund. Yo, can you tune it? Cool. Done. I have a
Yeah.
10-second truck.
And that's just because people are doing it.
Now, if you want to
Yeah.
go much
well, aren't
faster,
they? They're cheaper to get into. Like a base model F-150 Coyote's not that expensive.
brand new, you're looking. I think you can get them just under 60 for
They're
the
like-
RCSB.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a brand new base model. They're still like I think they're like 59.
Also,
Yeah,
Ford
which
is
is
extremely
disgusting.
based. The only way you can buy a regular cab short box is with a 5-liter.
Which is sick.
Perfect.
That's kind of sick.
That's
Yeah.
they were probably like those are the only
And
ones we're
frankly,
selling.
that's how it should be. Like,
Like, if you want the V6, get the long bed because it's a work truck.
I'll tell you
right.
what I never understand is why GM's never made like a TRX Raptor competitor.
Yeah.
Or like,
like
never-
another
they-
GM
Cyclone?
just hates
They've
money.
never like committed to
No,
it.
like-
there's
like a-
was
like a
ZR2
Raptor, an
or
off-roader.
whatever, but they
Yeah,
never
there's-
Oh,
committed
well,
to
yeah,
it.
they made the
Okay, yeah.
ZR2.
Oh yeah, the successor to the ZR1.
Like, what was that
GM's
ship on?
naming
the full size
sucks.
that are one.
Yeah. What did Rob had one, didn't he? Remember the paint was falling off the doors?
Yeah, like it was fair and square.
It was supposed to be like a Raptor competitor. And it's
Lifted
like,
on
this
Fox
looks
shocks,
like
a
a
nice
fucking...
truck. The only thing it was missing was a blower.
So I should say Raptor R competitor because like
Well, that's impossible. Those things
yeah,
are sick.
but they've never made like why have they never put a blower on
The
ZR2 or
Silverado,
whatever?
yeah.
Like, I don't
Right.
get why.
Well, for the
'Cause
same.
the TRX and the
because
Raptor
they've hinted
both
at
sold
putting
well.
blowers on trucks, like hinted at it, right? And they've hinted at
Well, they made the
trucks being
Escalade
lifted and
V.
being able to hit jumps.
They have the Escalade V. Why not just put that engine in the truck?
Like it all exists. It's just they haven't.
I don't really understand why.
I think it's
both. Even the TRX still sells okay.
It's
so does
the same
Raptor.
reason they only have a shitty Blazer.
yeah, like
They just
imagine,
hate fucking money, I guess. I don't know. Like,
literally, imagine the Blazer was cool like it
Yeah.
used to be.
Yeah,
literally.
they're the greediest company that's afraid of making money.
GM,
Them and Ferrari.
Yeah,
GM can't
Ferrari
get out of their
can sell
own way.
manuals
That's
for so
GM's
much money.
problem.
yeah.
Yeah, and I will say, like, because I guess the way GM does it is through their outlets, right? So there is the whole V lineup. Like
Yeah.
Cadillac right now, with them joining F1 and everything, are very much pushing their V lineup. That is all GM as far as GM's concerned,
Yeah.
right? So they do have,
Oh, yeah.
6.2 supercharged full-size SUVs.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
you know
cool.
what? You're not wrong. It is pretty cool, right? But yes, they should bring out a
Pickup truck.
like a pickup truck that's,
I think it would sell great.
Right,
yeah,
100%.
it probably would.
Because there's GM diehard truck dicks out there that are pissed. Their Ford buddy has a Raptor R, or their Dodge buddy has a TRX.
Yeah.
and
they're
still
sitting there
driving
in
They're
their
still
trail
driving
boss.
their fucking high country.
5.3 high country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like maybe the ZR2 or the 6.2 is more comparable to a 6-cylinder Raptor.
Yeah, not a
Right.
Raptor R, though.
Not a Raptor R, but like a 6-cylinder Raptor. I would actually rather the GM truck because I like a V8, obviously. But like Raptor R to like, there's no comparison.
No,
right?
fucking
Or
no. You can't even
TRX.
compare
I'd
that.
rather TRX.
I'd rather Raptor R than TRX all day.
I'd rather
I would too.
TRX.
I'd take
Really?
TRX.
I think the Rams look way better. I'm not.
I like the look of the Ram. I've never driven a Raptor, but I have driven a TRX.
like
To be
I-
honest, like
Like I said,
like
I'm
first
not a-
impression, it was kind of underwhelming. Like it was sick that you're going that fast in a pickup truck, but it was kind of like,
You're just hanging out.
yeah, it's like,
Have you ever
Well, yeah,
gone
it's still
fast
a
in a
couch on
pickup truck,
wheels.
Bradley?
no, never.
Well, I think it's just like, if you got the money and you already have a cool toy, why
Yeah.
not?
And let's
Right?
be
That'd
honest, no
fun.
one's off-roading them. Like, there's the three.
There is a few
there's
guys.
The three
Some
YouTubers
of
who
the-
are off-roading.
some of
like
the Ram
Cattell
guys do.
off-roads his
Yeah.
Raptor all the time.
No, like, but what I was gonna get at, like, I drove like a TRX, and like it's fast for a pickup truck, but it's not fast, right? And it was fun to drive, and it made wicked blower noise. And yeah, the stance of a good, nice TRX.
I think the TRX
like it's
looks
beautiful,
great.
right?
Yeah, it looks
but
awesome.
on paper, like, yeah, I kind of want to drive a Raptor R because rumor has it they're way better and way cooler.
Like, did you see Brad
also, I'm
DeBerdy's
kinda like-
Raptor? Did he like turn turbos up on it?
Yeah, like it is sick.
That
Like,
thing's fucking gnarly.
but so I would like to see like a stock Raptor R and a stock TRX side by side drag race.
They're
Like,
basically the same.
right. Like they're probably basically the same. And then as far as I'm concerned, like, why is anybody bragging about how fast they are? They are just pickup trucks with blowers on them.
Yeah.
Which
At
I
the-
think is just great that you have those options.
Right,
I don't
I'm-
know why GM hasn't done it.
Yeah.
Because,
Which,
yeah.
I'm not complaining. Like,
It's
yeah,
probably
that's
just
fucking
an ignorance
badass.
thing.
Like,
If you
I'm
could
s-
afford one, of course I'm going with either the Raptor or the TRX.
Yeah, like
depending on
I'm
what you
glad
want out of
both
it.
exist. They're just cool, right?
Yeah.
Like why
but yeah,
not?
Chev needs one.
What's your opinion
maybe
on this,
theirs
Robert?
is the Escalade B because they're like, look, people aren't actually taking this off road.
But the
Right,
Escalade
So let's
You
just give them a
realistic-
luxury
They made
one with the
B2200s.
goofiest exhaust ever fitted to an automobile out of the factory.
Yeah.
Like,
Brand new.
Yeah, Escalade V is badass, but it is that much more than like what
How much
TRX
is a
or
TRX?
Raptor R's. They're like
150 to like
yeah, they're like
170,
150, right?
I think. Like,
And
it's
the
not
Escalade,
insane more.
the Escalades start at 180, I think.
well, no, they're up to 200 here, aren't they? Like, they're
Maybe with like options and bullshit.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
they're
that's
not
for
cheap.
sure.
They are expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they are a lot of money, but they are so cool.
Yeah, again, if you needed, like, if you wanted a full size SUV,
even then,
be a
the-
baller. Like, why wouldn't you take a 6.2 supercharged?
I guess if
Like,
that's
yeah.
if that's their way of marketing it, though, it's still kind of a failure. Because if you look at an Escalade V compared to a normal Escalade, it's like, what's the fucking difference?
To
Visually.
a normal person.
yeah, oh yeah,
Like
visually.
if like parked from here to across the parking lot, it's like, oh, fucking no.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
and
whereas a
realistic-
if I show up with like my XLT F-150
Like
and
a-
someone shows up in a Raptor or even
Raptor
a
looks
Raptor R,
way cooler than a normal F-150,
Yeah.
and a TRX looks way cooler than even a Rebel. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
a Rebel's a good-looking truck, and a TRX is way cooler.
Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
tell, even just coming down the road, you can
Right.
see especially the lights and
The lights in the grill and
Yeah,
the
it's so
and the
sick.
wide body kit to it, and the
Yeah.
extra tall bump in the hood.
You-
It's like that thing is sick.
Like
Like,
you know, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, should we wrap it up there, Tonka?
Nothing runs like a fucking Chevy.
That's right.
Aside from a Coyote,
Well, yeah.
GM already peaked the GMT 800.
You know what
True.
we need to
And
do?
which-
GM did peak with the GM.
I'm gonna
800.
also-
You're never gonna fucking beat
a
that
final
guy.
That's
a
the best
final
truck
note.
ever.
That's why I own
GM
4 of them.
Yeah, best
GM
trucks
hates
ever.
us. They could still give us GMT 800 trucks.
Yeah, you know why? Because the stamps are still fucking
Yeah.
available.
Yeah,
still there.
because they're making the vans.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, like they're still actively making a different chassis of the same gen.
the exact same as they were in 2001. So they just hate us.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like,
that's
they're
why, that's
actually
the real
so
reason we
dumb
don't have a Blazer.
because the most
like-
sold Chevy truck likely was probably the GMT 800.
It's the greatest truck ever built.
Now, mind
Especially-
you, there was a longer run for them.
But at that
within
time,
reason.
though, the Ford and the Dodges were absolute crap. There was nothing good about
Oh
either
yeah, they're
one of them.
ass.
Yeah,
but
literally.
there is some
The
guys out there
GMT
that are like,
800 was like so superior to everything else in the
Yeah,
market.
it still is if you think about it. Like that truck was unkillable. Every version, like all the diesels, all the gassers, even the V6, the 4.3, we make fun of it.
I have
it was
one.
a
It's
great
fuck-
engine.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
we
a
talk
good
about them
unit.
being piece of
Yeah.
shit, but it's like, okay, they're only piece of shit because they're at this
Because-
point 25 years old.
Yeah,
Dude,
But, like
they-
when
they
they were
work
brand
just
new, they
as
were
well.
sweet. Like,
Yeah.
like
And
the
what do you mean
model
when they
was
were?
it?
They're still making them, sure, in the van.
But like, what model was it? Like, yeah, like whatever. Back in 2001, 2002, like quad steer, heavy duty
Quadra
truck.
steer.
Yeah.
Right?
Quadra
like,
steer.
that's
Quadra
sick.
steer.
Like,
How would you not park that?
Dude, it had
all
the-
the way
it-
cranked
like, okay,
every
25
time?
years later, yeah, they're junk because they're all broken. But at the time, like, that's sick.
That's cool.
Dude, you're
Like,
telling me
Yeah.
I can get a full-size pickup truck that can turn a tighter circle than a Cavalier? Like,
right?
Yeah, literally.
Like, that is awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And like talking about like working trucks, it's like, yeah, you know how mint that would be for parking trailers? Like trying to get into a landscape site, like some random cottage road back in your dump trailer down their long driveway, quadra steer to get into a tight spot. That'd be sick.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
hell
think
yeah.
it did sell too well.
No, it
No, I
didn't.
don't think it
Everybody was
did.
scared
Oh,
of it because
another one
Well, because it was
Subaru-
the first of its kind, right?
Another one
Yeah.
they did for like 2
No.
years and then
Nissan did it
abandoned.
first.
Well, I'm
was-
just saying, like, but
You know which ones you never see anymore? The GMT 900 Denali's, because they were always all-wheel drive and they always failed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like,
Wasn't that
fucking
one of
wild.
those weird
Yeah.
axle goes through the oil pan
Yes.
situations?
It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
just like
stupid.
yours.
Yeah,
Another thing
Not
GM
quite,
did
but yeah.
that
and
was
they,
really
they did
good.
that after the GMT 800, which is so sad. They
Another-
forgot so quickly they had to build a car.
The Protect bed, I think, was also great. A plastic bed. What a novel idea. It can't rust. It's 50 pounds lighter, so you have better towing
It's
and
durable.
payload.
You can drop shit in it without.
Yeah, you can
anything.
drop shit in it. Like,
Just don't leave it out in the sun for too long.
And like
Yeah.
literally, what did they? I mean, I guess the automatic transmissions were the weak point, but
Yeah.
you could rebuild them for not much.
yeah,
4L60.
4L60.
Yeah, that
what's,
was
what's a rebuild on one of those cost at a shop? $600?
yeah. They
Like,
built
Well, okay,
nowadays,
right,
like
fair, but
1,500
right-
bucks, but
Like
Back
right
then.
now, like $3,000.
like
Yeah.
Like for to build a transmission right
Yeah.
now is like $3,500.
that was
Yeah,
the
true.
weakest point on those trucks, but like you
And
can
they were
But
fix
back
them
in the day,
easily.
you could literally put a shift kit in it for hundreds of dollars
Yeah.
without
Yeah.
even removing
And most
it from
of them
the
were
vehicle.
fine, unless you
Yeah,
were
like you drop the
regularly
pan.
towing.
Right.
Yeah, but like every engine they had were solid. Like it was, those
Yeah.
are great trucks. They
Chef's
look
kiss.
so good. The GMT 800, GMC Yukon Denali. That's like my dream.
That,
truck.
yeah, the
like
GMT
99
800
to
is the
02
greatest
Yeah.
truck.
Yukon Denali,
Yeah.
black one. Oh yeah,
black or white. It's like my dream.
Dude,
truck,
black one, chrome ass fucking rims, limo tint on the windshield too. It's the only time I'm allowing it.
I like that they
Tan
say,
interior.
Yeah,
Yes.
they say that the new Escalade's got better interior. I don't know. I look at the seats in those things.
I will never, I
Way
will
better.
never ever agree with someone. There is not a comfier seat in the world other than a GMT 800
My
pickup truck.
Particularly a cloth seat.
My dad had
Yeah,
leather.
that's both my trucks are cloth.
Yeah, my
that
dad
I
had
drive.
leather
And
and
man, do
cloth
they
ones.
sting.
And man, do they fucking stink.
Not a single gauge cluster worked on those trucks either, but it didn't matter.
No, but
No,
they're
you
so
knew how
easy
fast
to
you were
But it's
going.
okay.
Yeah.
You
Who
get to
cares?
find out the guy's name that put the dash in it
Yeah.
when you pull the cluster.
Dude, every
really?
truck I own right now, a female was the last person.
Sick.
Yeah.
What was
That
the one
tracks.
in Kevin's truck?
I think you have to cut that out.
It was like Jacob or something. Like it was something weird.
Say nothing.
I didn't know that they put the name on the back of the clusters.
No, not on the cluster. You pull
On
the,
the
dash
dash pad.
bezel out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
on the
hilarious.
dash pad, it's a handwritten name. Like,
What did
and
you say?
there's a whole bunch of lore. Like, is
He's
it the
in
person who
Wawa
worked
with it.
there,
That
or
was
did they
good.
just
I
write
like that.
random names? Like, people
Yeah.
are like, oh, like, and so people will buy like a GMT 800, pull the cluster out, peek inside, see the handwritten name in a crayon,
That's
and that's the
hilarious.
name of their vehicle.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, there's a
I
whole
didn't
lore
know
Well,
that.
your
it.
grandfather, he worked at GM and he initialed the gas cap on every car. So
Yeah,
you
but
know.
he wasn't. Not. I don't think he ever did the trucks. He would have done the Buicks. And
Yeah, but
stuff
still,
like
you
that.
know, he left his mark.
Yeah,
and they
sure.
did too.
He put his like just a little thing in the gas caps when they were.
Is that why
Which
all the
is still
fucking
kinda
gas caps
funny.
leak on stuff now? I'm kidding.
Because I'm sure
I know.
somebody has noticed that.
Yeah, probably. I
Right?
checked mine. Both my one I have now and my Impala were built in Oshawa, but neither, I didn't see it. I mean, they probably wash up so fast. But
Yeah, but it'd be funny to think like somebody out there has noticed an initial on the gas cap
Yeah.
and went to their buddy and goes, "Does yours have crayon written on the gas cap?"
Yeah.
Like, no. It's like, huh.
It's funny
weird.
that was like kind of, but they did that back then.
Yeah.
But like now, oh
Yeah,
my
the
god, can you
maker's
imagine
mark.
that? You put
Yeah, could you imagine if you
Yeah.
wrote on something?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you'd
That'd be
get
insane.
fucking beheaded.
yeah. But yeah,
But
like that's what I mean. So somebody in the factory had the ability to use their crayon that they probably used to mark that they tighten the bolt
Eat
to
for
sign-
lunch.
to, yeah.
Well, even then, I think
to
now you
sign
wouldn't be
their
able
name.
to read it because it's like I don't read Hindu. Like,
Are you giving me things to edit out?
Back in early 2000, they had time to quickly scribble a name as the dash pad slid into these trucks.
yeah.
They don't
that's-
slide in? Not a fucking chance.
No,
that
you
those things
fucking
slide
throw
in.
them
You have
so
to
hard
fucking
at it.
smash them in and then punch it and then like gently pull the vent over and then hit it harder.
And then realize you forgot that bolt that had to be halfway started on the way in.
Right, or just forget that the little wallet holder that like the tab's broken on, it's folded this way in front of the cluster. That's why it won't
There
go
you
in
go.
anymore.
Yeah.
The only truck from that era, other than GMT 100, I have a soft spot for is a like a manual Cummins second gen.
and a
I
lightning.
like the way they look.
See,
I
I'm
know they're
not a
crap.
Dodge guy.
Yeah.
I know they're crap,
I do like the second gen.
but they
Cummins.
look cool.
No, you don't.
The Cummins is cool.
Why not?
Because they're junk.
Aren't they those square ones?
No, they're super.
No,
they're
they're
the round ones.
That's
second
first
generation.
gen.
The
Oh,
first-
okay. I like first gen Cummins. I like the
first-
Well, yeah,
First
because it's a
gen.
square body, and every square body truck looks good because they all look exactly the same.
Right, they're all square, which is sick.
Yeah, they're all the same headlights. Just one had the turn signals up here, one was down here, but they all look the same.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah,
cool.
and they're all phenomenal looking.
I do like the way the second gen Ram looks, but I know they're
Is
junk.
what gen is Elliot's out back?
That's
It's just second gen.
Oh, okay, I don't like the second
Fucking,
gen Rams.
that one's
I
garbage.
have
Elliot, if you're
PTSD.
listening, your truck's on fire
Rest
right
in
now.
peace, every second gen's dashboard. They're all gone.
That one's good.
Let's fix it right now.
Probably not now. It's a few more sun cycles. It's
Yeah,
probably
true. I
cracked
guess
now.
it's been sitting out there for
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, it's because he hasn't thrown a pack of smokes on it recently.
Yeah.
It fucking cracked that.
Fall right through, probably.
Yeah, I'm almost anti-Dodge. It's like 3 Dodges ever that I would own.
What, the Charger Hellcat, the Challenger Hellcat, and the TRX?
No. Shaggy, for all intents and purposes. Probably a Viper, because it'd be rude
Oh,
not to.
Viper.
Yeah.
I love the Viper.
And it does not really Dodge, it's more of a Plymouth, but a Cuda.
Prowler.
Yeah, Plymouth Prowler. I'd like
the
to
Cuda,
have them.
I feel like those cars don't count back then. They're like they're
No,
so
everything
cool.
back then was
They're
cool.
so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Cuda's so cool.
Dodge had the best paint colors too in that
Yeah,
era.
they
Like,
did.
Purple, green.
I like
Orange. Yeah, literally green, orange. What else
what's your
matters?
favorite Skittles flavor?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll paint it that.
I like the
Aside from
6-1
pink.
Hemi cars. Those motors are pretty solid.
Yeah, that's true.
They're
Those
the
are good.
best ones they probably ever made. Honestly,
They did still have shitty lifters, but
And they
they
only
were
weigh
the
1,000
best.
pounds.
Yeah, and they're heavy as fuck.
so easy to fix though.
Yeah,
they were-
but like for
Again, but everything was easy to fix back then.
It was, yeah.
In
like-
05.
3 wires.
and I mean, like the Chrysler 300, like God, what a tacky car, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's
My old
yeah,
man's
dude,
got a
the
Magnum,
Bentley.
yeah, I love the Magnum.
and it's like black and orange, like got
Yeah.
tribal paint on it. It's all lowered with like SRT stuff. It's
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
But it's 5.7, and it's the worst sounding thing ever.
Yeah, that
The
is the
6-1
problem with
sounded
Hemis.
good.
Dude, a fucking
That car
Bentley
sounds
Oxycontinental, like rolling hard.
All right, Scully.
All right, we should wrap her up.
Yeah,
One last thought, though.
GM hates you.
Just to go
the
back to
Coyote
the
is
LS versus
God mode.
Coyote,
Yeah.
when we get famous and rich, we have to buy
Yes.
a Chev truck and a Ford truck.
Yes.
And Coyote swap the Chev and LS swap
Yes.
the Ford.
I
Okay,
like
deal.
this.
Also, can
That's
we
so cursed.
sleeve a LS and sleeve a Coyote?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Wow.
Do you
you'll
want to
swap
see?
them.
I want to. I want to do
love how you
wheelies
brought
down
that up,
hills.
because I saw a random clip. I know we're getting right back into it. Saw a random clip the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this is like, again, classic Coyote fan. It's like, and like it would go the same way if somebody who was talking about an LS said this. He goes, yeah, we do nothing to our Coyotes to make 2,000 horsepower. He goes, all we have to do is sleeve them. And I'm like, hang on.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's-
I'm like, oh, so you only have to fully strip it down, cut the bores bigger, and put a sleeve that didn't exist from Ford in it, just to put it back together with billet parts all the way through to make 2,000 horsepower.
And,
Nobody's
and
making
ideally, you
2,000
do that to a
horsepower
5.2 block because you can machine more material out. So now you're not even starting with a 5 liter. You're ending with a 5 liter.
Right.
But you're not starting with.
But the point was, he goes, we do nothing to make 2,000 horsepower except for sleeve it. It's
Yeah,
kinda
all we
like,
have to do is put aluminum rods, forged pistons.
Right.
Nobody's
sleeves.
doing nothing for 2,000 horsepower.
Right, because in the because
Insanity.
like, and then everybody's like, yeah, because Coyote's king. Like the comments blew up, right? And actually, Taylor Ray jumped in and people were fighting Taylor Ray in the comments. And I don't know if you guys
I don't
watch him
comment on
YouTube,
that
but
crap because
it's not worth it.
it's
But
not
yeah.
worth it. It's funny to start something.
yeah.
It is.
Start it
But,
and leave it.
But like
Start and
I
walk
feel
away.
like both the Coyote LS have their places.
Right,
and
but
I'm glad that both
But if
exist.
all you have to do is sleeve an iron block motor to make 2,000 horsepower, you could literally pick any of them to do it. Because if you're sleeving a motor, well, you can put bigger pistons and forged rods and a billet crank
sleeve
and
the
like
Iron Duke.
right. It's kind of like okay, cool. Like I can also only sleeve my big block Chev and make 5,000 horsepower then.
Dude, I don't
Right.
even have to sleeve my big block Chev. 20 pounds of boost, and I'm making
Well,
1900 wheel.
Well,
Like,
exactly. Like, yeah, it's like what kind of argument though is we don't do anything to our Coyotes except sleeve them.
yeah,
That's wild.
Mine makes 1,200 because I said it does.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are bad fanboys in both crowds.
100%.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand that. I can't stand that.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
motors definitely have their place. I like.
We're gonna put a
Coyotes.
Coyote in a Chev, and
An LS and
Are you
boost
aware
it.
of the guy
Yeah.
who Coyote swapped in ZR1?
yeah,
Yeah.
No way.
yes,
Yeah, he
it's a
did.
C6
It's running.
ZR1.
He got it
601.
running.
It's
I hate
cursed.
that.
It chops hard too.
It chops, yeah, because he has
Oh.
locked cams in it.
Yeah.
I love that car. That you don't really wreck that car.
And-
No.
well,
he
and-
blew up the he blew
yeah,
up
his
the LS9.
his LS9 blew up.
But
At
again,
700
so-
wheel horsepower.
but then
how much
again-
work? How much
yeah.
work did it take to fit the Coyote? Like, does the hood close?
oh yeah.
Yeah, close.
He's
Yeah,
got,
it-
it's cursed. He's got it lined up with the 5.
Yeah, it lines
it's
up.
in the window.
Yeah, it's right in the
Sick.
window.
Of the- no, it's not. It's sick.
It is
Somebody
sick.
sent me this. I gotta fucking see
Yeah,
this
it's
thing.
bolted to the
I,
torque tube.
I hated it at first.
He
'cause I
has
was like,
a
why would you
swap
do that?
oil pan that he had to modify a little bit, which like any
To be
new
able to
chassis-
drop the motor enough, like a lower profile oil pan, lower the motor to clear.
Yeah, I think it was
obviously.
just it had to clear the cradle.
Yeah.
You know, so like any swap chassis, you're gonna need something like that.
I hated
Custom
it 'cause,
motor
like,
mounts.
LS9, but
I hate it.
he blew it
Yeah.
up. So I mean, why not? I guess
Turbos in the
and
fenders.
like this
Yeah. 'Cause
it's twin
conversation's
turbo,
happening
'cause
right
why
now.
would you
That's what
not?
he wants,
he's
right?
going for the Corvette speed record.
Oh yeah.
Not
Okay.
necessarily a record. I think he said his goal is to run 3 back-to-back 60 to 130s in the 4-second range, which is like 4 seconds. That's what Jay's car does. Like that's fast, especially with a stick car. And the ZR1s, they have huge heat issues, so like no one's able to do back-to-back hits in those. So that's his thing. Like, is that he'll be able to go back-to-back
It's
with
so cursed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
it. I love it though. Like,
I love it only because I found out that the LS9 blew up. I thought he swapped it. I was like, that is insane.
Yeah,
that you
that's
do
fucking
that.
rude.
But
hopefully he makes a kit. I think that'd be sick. You get your C6
no.
Grand
You
Sport.
That's it.
No.
We're
And
done.
then you
We're
put
Even
the
done.
then,
Coyote.
could you imagine saving like 30 grand and just fixing the LS? Because again,
He had
It's
the
not-
He already
Coyote
had the
sitting
engine.
in the garage.
like okay,
That's
but
a
like,
rare situation. Who
right?
just has
But that's
a
what I'm saying.
Coyote?
Like
Yeah.
it would never be advantageous to take out an LS from a GM product and put a Coyote in it for the sake of say money, complexity, reliability.
But
any
if you're
of them,
doing things for
right?
YouTube views, why
Yeah,
not,
exactly.
for
Well,
one,
that's
he had
it.
the motor sitting there. For 2, YouTube views. For 3, it's like it's not just an LS; it's an LS9. So like you look at
Right.
like what's a bone stock LS9 short block?
Fucking
12
50K.
grand? Like now I want to
Well, no,
build it
because
because
again,
why would I
like,
not?
you
I'm
can't
into
just
it for
buy
at
them
least
anymore.
20. Like
Well, no, but it's just an LS3. It's just an LS3 with parts.
No, yeah, I get it, but like if
Right.
it was a numbers
So-
matching LS9.
yeah,
like,
but if you put an
No,
LS3
I know,
in a
but it's a-
ZR1, is it any better than putting a Coyote?
Yes,
Yeah.
Sean.
Yes,
stop.
it is.
No,
Yeah.
you put a Camaro motor or a Mustang motor.
Oh
in
my
it, you know?
god.
Still the ZR1, still cursed.
No, I guess what I'm getting
It
at
is
though is
cursed
like
still,
so
but-
instead of putting motor, computer, wiring, everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flywheel, clutch, adapter plates to the torque tube and everything from a different manufacturer. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to justify it, even from somebody who put a LS in a Miata. It's like, okay, you blew up your LS9. It's like, okay, go, like,
Fix your
literally
LS9.
for cheaper than Coyote swapping.
Yeah,
I don't
if you
care,
weren't
I don't
doing
care
it
what
for-
the guy even tries to brag about price wise. Like, you did not do that for cheap at all. For cheaper than Coyote swapping a Corvette, you could have put like a built
For
motor
his
back in the
situation
Corvette.
where he's making money back office, it's
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
literally-
Yeah,
Well,
I think for a
100%.
motor he
Why
had
not?
in the garage and YouTube views, it's like it probably made more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Well, 'cause
about
it's-
it.
But it's like the people who
Unless-
Hellcat swapped a Miata.
Unless
just
you
to be
happen to
different.
have a
Hellcat
Coyote
swap?
sitting
Yeah.
in your garage
That'd
with
be
a
weird.
It's not even Hellcat swap.
Most
It
of
doesn't
like
work.
They
like
parked a
from
Miata near a Hellcat.
like from the
Nothing-
valley
nothing's
cover
hooked
up
up.
was out of the
Yeah,
car,
it's stupid.
and it was so front heavy the guy wrecked it on the way home from a show.
And there was one. Wasn't the one at SEMA? The guy just got roasted. 'cause-
Oh well, no, that was a Lamborghini V10 swapped.
Oh, and a Miata.
No, it was
No,
literally
but that wasn't. That was just the.
it was a Chevy small block with
Yeah.
a Lamborghini
With
intake
valve
manifold on
covers.
it.
Yeah, they had the
Yeah.
Gallardo valve covers.
And
on
it's
it.
like it's got like the 2 smallest turbos with like little
Yeah.
2-inch intercooler piping. He's like, yeah, it made like 2,000 horsepower on the
They
dyno.
weren't even
And he
hooked
goes,
up.
oh, it went to the dyno, because like I see you don't even have plug wires on those spark plugs.
Dude, what's
like, does it
cursed
run?
is somebody was a Hurricane Inline 6 swapped a Viper.
You know what's strange though is it still kind of sounds like a Viper.
Yeah, the Vipers sound like ass, but still.
Nice.
2 V10s and an I-beam. All right,
Yeah.
that's it. We're done. Because we'll go until 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
We will.
Everybody who has the clap.
Yeah.
Rob, can you clap for us?
You got the what?